Everybody put 3 fingers in the air. The sky's falling, the wind is calling. Stand for something or die in the morning. Section 80, high power.
Oh, get your four. Go crazy.
Gosh, they're all dead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Damn.
Yo, what's up, Underpeel? We got an exciting match today. I am joined by my co-caster, Brad the Bruh.
Hey guys,
And
how are we doing?
And we got a good match today. One that I was looking forward to when the matchups got initially released. It's going to be CCL versus NIB.
Yeah, an absolutely exciting match.
Two teams that I've really been looking forward to. Like, I've been loving watching their game so far, especially NIB. The NIB has been surprising me almost all season. I'm going to be real here. And believe we do. All right. So let's talk about Canadian Premier League. Their team has been, I would say, a bit of an underdog this season. Like with their whole roster, with Concrete Sinduendo. Like Sinduendo has honestly been like as their lowest rank, he's kind of been a star player. I don't lie. All the times like their big wins have been just from him. I don't remember. Them just stepping up and playing not like a Silver 3 would.
Yeah, there have been some seriously amazing plays. I mean, Assiduendo has had some great 3Ks and some even a couple 4Ks, if I'm correct, that have been completely game-winning at times. I think that for a silver player, you really don't expect just how good Assiduendo's been playing. And it's kind of like an ace up the sleeve because that also allows the rest of the team to be able to be higher elo on average.
Yeah, especially after what happened. I believe it was Concrete. They signed up as Diamond 3 and almost immediately like ranked up to I think they're Ascendant 3 right now. So their team is a force to be reckoned with. But even then, NIB is probably gonna pick up a really good fight against them as well. Like they've been surprising me all season. I wasn't expecting them to be as good as they were, as made as that sounds. But they've been picking it up almost every single week and just been, doing honestly not dominating, but they've been doing really, really well.
Yeah, I mean, after the split, it was kind of a tumultuous time for both NIB and NOB, but to see them kind of working their way up now is really inspiring, honestly.
Yeah. And I do believe we will have stats. Let's get the stats for NIB coming up. It should be for K-Pay, I believe. That is 212 ACS is actually pretty. Oh, that's for Liberty? Whatever. But 212 ACS on their I can't think of the word. Initiator player is crazy. Liberty is their highest player.
Yeah, considering it's quite surprising, honestly. And something that you also like to see with these initiator players is these high casts. The almost 73% cast, significantly higher than average, and it's because Liberty has gotten quite a lot of value with obviously the initiator utility. There have been a few site hits that have just been absolutely dominating just because of a couple pieces of utility thrown in the right places at times.
Yeah, and let's not forget the rest of the team. We will we will be seeing a sub in for Ches be goats. They're subbing in for Splatter for him. Him? Yeah, I'm assuming it's him. But that might affect their plays this week. I do know that Splatter likes to play with them a bit. So I would expect that the synergies to still be there generally, but you might have to see if that does affect how they might have to do some of their plays this week. As far as I remember, Ches is their is either a second initiator or a duelist player, I think. Actually,
It should depend on their comp, at least.
I
And
think.
another big thing is that NIB with this sub in such a big game, hopefully that doesn't affect their nerves at all.
Yeah, this is gonna be a really important match. It's the first match of the quarterfinals, so they want to get any further. They have to they have to beat CCL here. And speaking of, we already have map picks and bans done. And
Yeah, do we
as
want to go ahead and pull those up?
Yes, sir. Sure, let's get the CCL stat graph up. Whatever. Rafi, there we go. Look, I'm tired, man. Anyways, the CCL graphic up. No. Shut up, voice in my head. Anyways, 223 ACS is crazy on a smokes player.
Yeah,
they're-
I mean, all things considered, as we can see still, the cast is lower once again because of those initiator stat boosts with the cast. But you can see that Rafi's KDA is significantly higher just because Rafi is getting constant picks over and over. And honestly, their play has been pretty dominating this season so far for CCL.
Yeah, even getting a nearly 140 ADR on a smokes player, kind of wild, honestly. Especially with how much they have to throw out util for their team consistently. And I am okay, whatever. Anyways, let's get into that picks and bans. This is some exciting matches today. Unfortunately, we have to see Sunset again. Who would have thought?
Yeah, I think it's been a curse at this point to see Sunset at least 80% of the games.
Yeah, I want Terry to get the stats done. I don't know if he's tracking maps, but I am pretty sure Sunset is the most picked map.
Yeah, I would imagine so. And so, going into Sunset is the first game, and it's CCL's pick. CCL has loved Sunset just like many of the other teams. Do you think that's because of the new Sunset changes that have been coming?
I don't think it's that explicitly. I will say that I know a bunch of the members on there have already liked playing Sunset, and especially from last season like last season itself, Sunset was already one of the most picked maps. So a lot of them just have that experience playing it. So I'm not surprised to see it being picked by them. And at the same time, I'm not surprised that NIB banned it either. NIB also from last season played Sunset a lot, so it's just it's kind of every team's one of their best maps, just incidentally. Who knew? Playing it a lot makes you good at it.
Yeah, and there
Crazy
have been some
concept.
exciting games with Sunset. Despite the fact that we're complaining about Sunset kind of being picked so much, some of the best games that have been played in Underpeel this season have been in Sunset. And another great map coming in to the next game is Split, which is NIB's pick.
Yeah, NIB has been, as far as I can see, remember, NIB has been picking this a lot throughout the season. It's like their signature map pick at this point. And the one match from what was it, NIB versus Zonk, I think is what it was. They've shown their dominance on that map heavily. They know how to hold that mid space on defense and know how to definitely abuse it on their attack. So we're going to have to see if Canadian Cream Lake can actually adapt to that, because that might entirely change how well this series will go.
Yeah, especially as the second game, because if this set can go into a third game, Haven, which honestly NIB hasn't done quite as well as Split on, could be a pretty heavy deciding match.
Yeah, but I don't think, honestly, I don't think NIB are hoping to get to the third match and just end it on the second. Like you said, as far as I remember, Canadian Cream Lake's Haven has been pretty deadly. So I don't know if NIB will be able to properly adapt to it in time.
Yes, thankfully for NIB, they have two of their good maps, but also thankfully for CCL, they've got a pretty strong chance to win Sunset. This really could be up to either team right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what was Canadian Cream like the usual. I'm pretty sure they're the ones who played the Chamber on Sunset. No, or am I thinking of the wrong team?
I think they might have played Chamber once, actually, at least that I've seen, because Chamber has been consistently good in most every map in certain ways. You just need to get the correct setups. And in a lot of cases, I think that the setups just don't quite work out for some teams because they don't know how to insert a chamber into a position.
Okay, so yeah, we do have the map stats. I was correct. Sunset is the most picked. But it's actually pretty evened out. Sunset, Blitz, and Haven are all almost tied for most picked. Ascent is the fourth, and Abyss is, who would have guessed, the lowest.
Hey, well, everyone hates the new map every time.
To be fair, it is kind of bad.
Well, Fracture was the same way in terms of popularity when it came out.
I mean, it was fun when he played it last season for the tournament, but the map definitely has its issues. All right, and with that, we are going into agent selects. Let's see if my prediction of the Chamber on Sunset, well, my remembrance of Chamber on Sunset was correct. As you see, NIB immediately. You know, I might have been thinking of NIB. They're hovering the Chamber right now.
Hey, well, who's to say they don't both play Chamber? I mean, this kind of comp coming out from NIB is pretty interesting and super aggressive.
Yeah, hoping to abuse the fact that with the changes that holding B is a lot harder now that they changed it. So opting to go for those early picks of that Chamber on, especially on defense, it seems like they're trying to prioritize that.
Yeah, and we might be seeing polar opposite comps here if a Deciduendo also plays a second Sentinel, because if that's the case, we'll be going up with double Sentinel versus NIB's super aggressive Neon Sova Omen.
Yeah, the Vice pick coming out from CCL might actually work super in their favor. Outside of the Neon, they have no real way. Like NIB has no real way of getting through all those vines, and as Neon tries to go through those vines, that's gonna damage her a lot, leaving her probably down to like maybe 1 or 2 body shots.
Yeah, it's 50 damage by walking all the way through the vines, but if you can get that double vine setup, because we remember Vi's vines last for almost hold down that space for that long and make sure a Neon can't just run through there. It's very powerful as a counter.
I actually don't remember. Can Neon still slide if she's slowed by the vines?
With the vines, yes. The only changes were stuns and Sage Slow. So Neon can still slide through the vines, but Neon will still take the same amount of damage as if they walked through it.
Okay, that's the question, because I actually don't know how the damage calculation for that works, because like if you jet dash to it, sometimes you just didn't take damage, so it's a bit weird.
Yeah,
But, like,
the vines are based on distance.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So if you crouch walk through
yeah.
them, you'll just take damage slower.
Then yeah, that kind of messes up with NIB's whole attack plan here, because those vines can mess up those engages entirely. And as we come into the game, we'll see exactly how it works here.
Yeah, this first round bye, it looks like they're going for the Neon Frenzy, and that's always a sign that they're just going to be slamming it up aggressively, NIB, as the round starts. Taking some mid control.
You see them take the mid control. Looks like they're willing to go all the way top mid on pistol round.
Wow!
As Concrete looks into the smoke, and Liberty immediately gets the kill on them. As the rest of NIB just walking out on top mid, going into Boba. You will see Tower be able to get a pick up with that Sheriff. With the rest of the Labor just coming out into this Boba sites. And they just getting all eliminated. Rafi, the only one left in a 1v3 here.
Yeah, wow, that was an absolute shredder. I can't believe they just contacted up to top mid into that smoke and just won all of their fights. That was an absolutely perfect aggression. And now as Rafi tries to take this fight, he gets one, left in a 2v1 with just a classic. Jumps peaks, sees one, and both people are flashed. Rafi gets one on Liberty, just a 1v1 against Chamber, and unfortunately, he loses the round to a wall bang.
It's actually crazy that Ghost opted to use the Ghost instead of just pulling out the Headhunter.
Well, if you buy Headhunter, you don't have much money, do you?
True. Oh no, he picked up the Ghost off the ground. He had Headhunter shots. He had 4 of them left.
That's even more surprising.
Anyways, you'll see NIB, doing the classic full buy, leaving Just Ghost on the Ghost, opting to do that classic eco bias. You see CCL just turtle up on the B site. Not even opting to close the door here as NIB do another classic sunset, take that mid space. They're waiting to see what CCL do, knowing it's their eco. They might do something really aggressive here, but they hear nothing. As the Situendo will start walking up, has that blind set in position, but will get immediately headshot by Ghost. What a good swing off of that drone.
And it was a good shot, too.
Yeah, that was amazing. You'll see NIB immediately reacting. Opting to... There we go. They're looking like they're trying to just break that whatever Yuta might be left on B side, trying to fake it, get the rest of CCL to panic. But we already see Gage in such a... Yeah, Gage and Rafi are in such a good position. They will hear this rotate. Gage is in good position to try to at least get one. But he immediately gets cleared out by Just Goes. What a great awareness coming from him.
They found my trap.
It's gonna be free.
Yeah, and Just Goes still being so aware. Still watching this flank as Rafi tries to get this lurk out. But the timing coming out is crazy.
30 seconds left.
KP will be able to get that trade off of Rafi. They know that he should be earlier. As Russ and NIB clean up the rounds. Only one player fell from NIB, and it was their Ghost player.
Yeah, wow, that was a pretty by the books anti-eco by NIB there. They were able to take the slow space, get the early pick, and then immediately rotate as the rest of CCL come to support. Just absolutely by the books, perfect eco round, and they didn't even lose a single gun. So now coming into this round, NIB on the eco round, looks like they might be trying to do something similar to their first round strategy.
Yeah, doing the classic sunset, take that mid space. It's way too important not to. Opting to try to break the thorn. Looks like they're going to go for a B split here. Vice does have that one-moving main that can potentially stop this split from happening as effectively as you want to. But Just Goes getting that immediately pick onto Favre just stops any sort of pressure coming out from Market.
Sejundo, unfortunately getting picked off.
Yeah, that's a free
left
site.
free.
Just Gage and the rest of CCL just turtling up into Market, hoping to try to get some kind of pick, but NIB is in such a good position, getting that spike down right in the post lane area. Most of them already have
chaotic omen smoke.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Left in a 1v1. Just see Splatter here. That won't be able to pick him up, but Splatter does panic jump. And Concrete will be able to win out the buy rounds, but at a heavy cost.
That was an close round for CCL. They had the disadvantage from the opening pick, and yet Concrete was able to just absolutely shred through the rest of NIB, able to just eke out the round barely. And now that CCL are on just a force buy here, NIB's going to be at a heavy advantage here as they look to just take B and possibly a little bit of mid here, faking some mid presence, it looks like.
Yeah, they have that KO ultimate if they want to take this B side. It should be completely free, knowing that the Vice, Vice and Silver are the ones who play here. It's like they're trying to do another classic B split, break that door, knife the Market area. However, can't use any util right now. And there's the blind and the KO ult coming out. The Stun will try to help stall this Market push. but it will be all of front side and market for NIB. As we will be able to get the plant down nearly uncontested. Let's see, Tower trying to get some peeks out. Device is still backside in a good off angle, but Liberty immediately clears it.
Revealing area.
As the rest of NIB take this backside space.
Wow.
The trades coming out. There's only Concrete and Gage left. As we will see Gage in the flank.
Last player
Immediately
standing.
stand down, left a one shot, and is now the only player left here. Getting shock started. Great round coming out from NIB. Just a beautiful split all around.
Yeah, just shredding them open with that split. You saw the KO, the breach stun coming out to try to stop the market push. It didn't even do anything because K-Pay's own Omen Blind had the entirety of market kind of just stunned there. And so now it looks like, I mean, NIB doesn't even need to go A. They don't need to test CCL's A strength whenever they've just been able to shred open B. They're just staying what they think looks good.
Yeah, but CCL finally made that change that they needed to do. Having 3 of them just walk down mid with the breach joining them. But a good drone coming out from Platter, being able to clear out the space.
It only spot one though.
Yeah, but they should know that there's more there. Liberty's in such a good position as the Liberty and Koopa just sprang down CCL in the round. It just goes game to get the 4th. It's just a Cindy window left alone. Only a already placed flash to their name. Hoping to try to get a pick here, but there's that chamber trip in that flank. But they probably won't even be able to get one here.
Yeah, it's all hopeless now for a single window, but hopefully they can at least get an exit because at this point NIB is going to start severely snowballing here as the Siduendo falls, leaving NIB 4-1 against CCL. So coming into this next round, I mean, CCL's on another bye round, and they're really hoping to get some momentum back here because if they lose this round, they'll be at another eco, and they might be so demoralized that it won't even matter. So NIB's just trying once again to shred open this B, possibly have an A lurk. Just trying to get same old because they're just disrespecting CCL at this point.
Yeah, but they have made the proper rotation. There you see the Rays in market now. They do have that showstopper available for CCL, but they will get immediately knifed. They know that there's at least 2 people here, not even counting the Vice. They will be able to hear that Vice wall as they will drone out. Rafi does get the pick onto the lurker, leaving NIB in a 4v5 here.
Oh, there's going to be another fight flank too.
Yeah, K-Pay expecting this fight, but Rafi would be able to pick up the second one in its A main space. They were forced to go back and re-clear it, try to get any sort of picks that they are able to. CCL aren't giving them anything at all.
Yeah, and you know, there goes Rafi, the carry, getting 2 picks on both of the lurkers, kind of just forcing NIB to regroup. But now they're contacting 3 into Rafi. What's gonna happen?
But he's already low. Nice 2 body shots, and there it is. 2 put a peek out. They able to get that pick. They will be able to get the site completely for free, but Concrete has that rolling thunder.
30 seconds left.
So with this retake should be
Spike planted.
completely easy for them. Oh, but Liberty does have that KO ultimate, being able to stop that rolling thunder from being used. Koopa opting to try to get as many picks as he can in this off angle. He'll be able to pick up the first, but immediately gets traded out.
1 enemy remaining.
2v1 left for as Liberty sprays down both Gage and Tower. Concrete by themselves on the site, but not in a good position. Has to watch out for both angles here. He does still have all of his abilities left to him, but with immediately going to get just Yuto dumped as Splatter peaks to win out the round.
Yeah, you see how well NIB was able to control that. Even down 2 players, they stuck to their guns, they contacted up with 3 players, and then those 2 picks with Liberty were just amazing. So now going into a timeout, are we going to be having a clear comms on this timeout?
No, we're not.
Okay.
So we're gonna speculate. Just because it's had this chamber ult for I think like what 2 or 3 rounds now. I'm surprised they haven't pulled it out for the that one eco round, honestly.
Well, I mean, Ghost has just been dominating with a Vandal. I mean, does it even matter at this point? And
Probably
now, I
not.
mean, CCL, Raffi did so much there. Just unfortunately, it all was over after Liberty. The carry of this game so far for NIB, just shredding 2 people, leaving a 2v1 at the end there. So now, what changes does CCL need to make here to actually start winning some rounds, getting some rounds off?
Honestly, they need to start taking some sort of main space, like that round, that last round where Raffi was taking that space against Lurk. Beautiful. It almost won the round. They just messed up the retake heavily, not knowing that Liberty had his ultimate and just not watching the ult points. But if they're able to take a main space, that means that they can just instant rotate one of their members off the B, like from A to B, and be able to play to hold the site with 4 members. As you see, they are on the eco again.
You want to play? Let's play.
I mean, there's the Jessica's ult. You got the Tour de Force coming out. Won't be able to see anyone for a good long while with that market door closing.
Yeah,
I've been told that
Trevor
has spike plant on caps lock. That is crazy controls.
What is
Anyways, you will see the rest of Nibs like trying to clear out the site. That drone didn't spot either Gage or Taver here. They have the Buckies are lurking in this smoke, looking to get a play, but NIB are just quietly waiting, knowing that they're on an eco. Probably has those shotguns and those stingers. With that knife, should clear out the fact that there's 2 people here.
This is terrifying, but now still that B hit's gonna come out from NIB, and an Omen Blind once again coming out. Now City Window and Concrete both getting 1, and Gage getting a 3rd with the Bucky,
Player
and a
standing.
4th!
Spike down B.
It's an obliteration of the entire team, and now Koopa's all alone.
30 seconds left.
Oh, but is he
Wait, but they're not getting good timing here.
Gotta go.
And they will. The Bucky failing Raffi that time around. Left in a 1v4 though.
Go, go, go.
Not in a good position. They do have that ultimate if they choose to use it, but there is no time left.
10 seconds left.
There's 10 seconds. Hoping to get whatever pick they can here. They do have as much money as they need to be able to just buy next.
utility?
Thrifty.
They should be trying to grab any sort of kills if they can. We'll be able to grab 1, but gets immediately traded out. Oh, that Omen did
was
0
amazing
damage.
eco rounds.
Yeah, that Omen did 0 damage because the Bucky is a cruel and fickle mistress.
Yeah, I'm not even sure that Raffi was aiming at the correct spot. He might have been aiming down, looking at the minimap, but besides that, that eco round was amazing by CCL, able to use those Omen smokes in the middle of B site to just annihilate NIB's push. And this might just be the momentum they need as get ready for an ace.
Oh yeah, but we will see that Cooper use that Neon ult coming out already. Just being able to obliterate them, but Concrete with a beautiful flash will be able to take out that Neon ult. Stop that momentum from happening. 1v1 trade as Judge goes able to get a beautiful kill onto this mid lurk. B-side is completely free for them as the rest of NIB just are starting to rotate off that kill, knowing that there's only going to be probably 1 at max on the site.
And even Assiduendo is waiting for the team as they know that they could really go anywhere at this point.
But they are definitely not market. KP using that ultimate to clear it out, to get a good position. They know that Vice could be close, and the only have to util at the absolute worst timing, even getting both knifed and darted. As NIB are looking to hold this front site, they have a good post plant.
One enemy
Liberty
remaining.
able to trade out one of them, but Gage just going off again and again.
And Liberty's at 1 HP.
And that Rolling Thunder hit him. He won't be able to stop this plant at all. He will try to peek out, but Gage with the 4K to win up that round for CCL. Bringing him back from what was almost a done deal.
Yeah, you saw Gage headshotting Chamber while TPing and headshotting Omen while TPing. Like, just Ghost and KP both falling there at just the most unlucky times for them. And CCL stays in the game. It's 3-5 now, and it might be feeling the pressure here as they've been leading more toward A than the first half of this half.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. NIB are going for the same thing this round. Just got that Neon ult, and that stun will pick him up this time around. Gage able to just sneak out freely, even through the one-way.
Yeah, now NIB's not got a Neon. They don't have Koopa anymore to shred open the space, so they've got to go back to their slow play, but they've given up too much space. They've got to be too cautious here.
And the drone will clear out the fact that they haven't lurked on market just yet. We will see Liberty and KP sitting here in this tiles area. Looks like they want to try to do something mid here as Jessicas are walking up into this B main area. We will see that Rafi is still holding the elbow space, so they are confident that they cannot be here on A. You still see Gage just start to jump spot this area. They aren't going to pick up the fact that Liberty went on to the other side, and KP might be able to get a great timing here. But Gage will win out the gunfight in the end. Just goes alone on site after that wall
30 seconds left.
activated. They are in a good spot. He will be able to get the first kill, and Splatter be able to pick up the kill on the Situendo after they have to dodge the ult from Taver. 3v3 retake here for CCL.
Now it's the typical sunset spam strategy, even after the map updates. NIB's got 3 in main.
Oh, but Liberty's opting to go for the reflect through market, but it might be too late at this point.
Nowhere to run!
Oh, but Splatter has the Solo ultimate, forcing them off of it. And he will hear Concrete start running up.
Last player standing.
Splatter will be able to get the kill. And Liberty already managed with the stall to get out of the site in time, as Liberty will finish out that round.
Wow.
Almost the timings on every part of that post plant are crazy.
Yeah, just a wonderful post plant. I guess it goes to show that on Sunset B, you can play spam no matter what, even after the nerfs to it.
Go!
Just with Splatter with that ult was completely dominant. NIB still had a hard time toward A though. You saw their Neon getting picked off early, so it looks like they don't want anything to do with A anymore. Which makes sense.
Yeah. I can't blame them really. Rafi and Gage and Concrete were holding that space extremely well. We will see that knife lineup for market coming out again. I think for the 4th round now. And you will see that Gage and Tower got hit by it. And despite spotting those two and knowing that the Vice kill is here, they're gonna hit into it anyways as they have that KO ult yet again. You'll see the blind coming out from KP coming into market. As if Koopa
Watching here.
picks up a Decidueye who seems to be asleep. He might be AFK. As we are leaving, CCL are left on a 2v4 retake against some really good post-plant positions. Goes in a really aggressive angle here, hoping to get a pick or the retreat. As Liberty peeks off of the TP, knowing that Rafi is there in market. Rafi hoping to get some volley timing? That's crazy, yeah. Joscos will come up from behind to end out the round.
Yeah, just an impossible 2v4 there. Just a perfect setup with the chamber TP out with the KP swinging off of Ghost's contact. It was just perfect there.
I think in the mid round we've got to be more proactive in taking space. Like it feels like if y'all don't know where they're going 20 seconds into the round, we play with no info.
Okay, yeah, I think we were getting more success when I was pushing up on A lobby here, so I'll do more of that right now.
Yeah.
You either drone somebody up mid for market or stun down the A main line, have Rafi walk up. One of the two.
Yeah, I really need to break this trip here. They're just not scared.
I think we just do the stun down A main line and then you break trip. And then you can even take
I kind of just I don't even want to one way. I kind of just want to run up and then break it. I don't think they're holding it.
I'm gonna play my ult.
Just go fucking fight him.
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
I'll go with you. Fuck it.
Yeah. Let's do it. Wait, can we ignore B main? Can we just crunch down? 2 of us come from A lobby, 3 of you guys fight courtyard, and we just create chaos and just go for it.
You want to fight here?
No, yeah. We take fight here. They're worried about the people coming from market. They're worried about coming from top mid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right,
let's fight for Nexus run. So you don't want one way, you just want insta-stun?
Yeah, I just want insta-stun.
Here.
And that was the
Yeah, it
timeout
looks
from
like-
CCL.
Looks like that strategies might be pretty strong from them though.
Hey, they're doing what I suggested. They need to get that info from either of the mains. They're look at it. They're finally taking that main space. Just because they're able to get the first pick and TP out using that chamber aggression to be able to just get out safely. And now the rest of NIB know that they're heavy pushing this A main area, recognizing that hey, they're on an eco. They got to be stacked, and they're just starting to come out into this B site very quickly, knowing that the rest of them are probably going to go flank. As you see both KP, KP and Just Us here in the flank, looking to fight even more again and again. That last member will be taken down by Splatter. A disastrous eco round coming in from CCL. They had the right idea, it's not the right execution.
Buy all you need.
Yeah, it looks like NIB completely read CCL there with Ghost. Able to put that TP set up there and just get one, get out, and then it was over.
Yeah, the chamber pickup is certainly doing a lot for NIB this game.
Yeah, and you know, as expected, NIB has been doing quite well with these B hits. Kind of curious to see what they're doing toward A, actually.
I think they're just holding the sprays, like, expecting them to aggress yet again. As Gage gets, huh?
Insane?
Check him, PC, bro. It's wall hacking. Ooh, with Dusko's not be able to get the kill on the concrete. That wall bang shot just hitting him right in the leg, leaving concrete on 1 HP. We'll see.
Oh, but NIB might not have the right read this time, hitting into 2, possibly.
But they do still have Liberty's knife here. If they can get that knife to hit backside, then all of that util from Vice just won't be useful.
Revealing area.
But it doesn't matter. They recognize that they're there, activating the thorns proactively, recognizing that they still have that KO knife available to them.
Oh, but look at Rafi's position that they're rotating in on.
And he's
might
gonna
be able to go huge here.
And he's gonna hear all of them. No one's gonna clear this top angle except for the dart will. Great awareness from Splatter to be able to throw that dart out. You'll see Concrete is here, but he's on 1 HP. Only one on site is Rafi. Oh, but just able to get the pick on the Gage? What was that flick? Rafi be able to show the presence on the site as the rest of CCL are flooding onto the site.
10 seconds left.
One
enemy
A huge
remaining.
omen blind is allowed them to grab up the round. And it will be the 4th round for CCL to close out the half.
Wow.
Switching sides.
Honestly, an amazing half by NIB there. Just with some great crunch plays on B, especially. Their power in taking market was honestly quite impressive. But CCL was able to strike back a few of those rounds, especially the ones where NIB played toward A. CCL was able to punish and kill, but in the end, the 4-8s putting kind of a lot of pressure on CCL here to bring this half back, and now we're going to see a change in pace as CCL's on attack.
Yeah, we're going to see how they react to the chamber aggression. The Just Ghost wants to peek out mid here. It won't be meant by anyone except for maybe Vice. As the rest of CCL are going to take this vast B space. You'll see that door being closed as Vice will walk up tiles. There is timing here for one to peek into each other. Wait, but Just Ghost are walking up. He will recognize that he heard one of them. As Concrete is coming. Oh my god, no! What? And he will be forced to TP away. He left on 40 HP, and Concrete left on, what, 20 HP as I saw? Actually, that's probably more 40 than anything. But great whiz coming out from both teams as CCL are looking to heavily aggress into this market area. As you see the Omen Paranoia coming out, stopping the push temporarily. As the rest of NIB coming into this main space, as KP was able to get on the third pick onto Gage as Rafi picks up the lurk kill onto Neon. And CCL suddenly find themselves onto a free A site as NIB are forced to just run over and play retake.
Yeah, the 4v4 though, it can be hard for CCL, who's gotten lower and lower on utility through this round. A couple of their players low on HP too.
Both Rafi and Concrete are so low here, but so are NIB. That flash not be able to blind them officially. Rafi will be able to pick up one before getting traded out. As you see, Concrete still has, they have the blinds and the aftershock still. Well, not aftershock, fault line. As Cindy in this great off angle, will be able to get the first kill on the KP. You only see two left of Splatter, trying to use that target to think where they are.
Not one left.
But Liberty able to, Liberty getting spammed down to the smoke. Get a good mini-map refrag coming out from Concrete.
I'll do my job, you do yours.
Wow. Great retake played by CCL. Not only was their best site A on defense, but it looks like their best site might be A on attack too, because that was absolutely dominant. Placing those Omen smokes by NIB was honestly kind of unfortunate for their retake, in my opinion, and they paid the price losing the pistol. But now, for their eco, NIB's got the A stack, and CCL might be going toward B.
Yeah, losing the pistol is really good for CCL, especially after being down 4. To see them slowly walk into the B space, knowing that they have the gun advantage. You will see the stun coming out from Leon, being able to pick up the kill to Cinduendo. That's one gun down for CCL and gun pickup for NIB. You'll be able to recover that Spectre as Rafi will get pinged by that knife. Recognizing that, you know, NIB are all on the A space, they will be able to take a free B sites. And I don't know if Rafi's in a position to hear all these rotates. He might be able to just off barely. Yeah, recognizing that he hears it, turns around, and tells CCL to all play for the Boba backside plants.
Yeah, and Rafi's got the flank on the flank too. This might be devastating here. But no, Chamber Trip sees it, and now as CCL's forced to respond to this retake, NIB is shredding on the site with Concrete. Getting traded out now, 3v4 on the retake. Gage getting one though, 3v3.
Revealing area.
NIB have the worst guns. They're on the bomb.
Killing
one.
Last player standing.
Wait,
Last
there's only one left.
standing.
Oh, wow.
And you only have 4 bullets.
Unfortunate.
That will be a round lost, but every gun has been dropped by CCL, meaning they have no bonus round available to them.
That retake by NIB was great. Them being able to slide out, and you know, I think a big reason for that was because CCL was too passive there. They played too far back, they were able to get Omen smoked out. And then, the gun that Assiduento gave them early in the round, you saw Ghost able to get another one with that, and it all is downhill from there, and now CCL just on terrible guns coming into this 3rd round.
And we will see CCL doing another Sunset Classic, taking this mid space, trying to break that door. And it looks like they're going to do for what NIB did on the pistol round, going into the top mid into Boba play style. The Splatter recognizing the pushing force, push back, but Gage with the right click on the Bucky as Concrete is able to cover for him on the other side. CCL do seem to be kind of trapping themselves in the top mid area though. Bucky trying to get a pick here, but KP will be able to stop any sort of push. As people will hear them pushing into this mark at street side, but Gage with that bulldog that is able to stop that. Suddenly, this round is very, very winnable for CCL and a bit of a disaster for NIB.
Yeah, now 2 guns on the side of CCL and 2 guns on the side of NIB, but that extra player might go the distance, especially with Gage flanking, but with the terrible timing. Oh my goodness. Gage doesn't even know as both of NIB are walking onto site.
Oh, but Rafi's in such a good position here. They know that they're both on site. They both shot their guns. That paranoia is gonna go huge if it goes off. Engage with that bullet. KP will be able to pick out the kill, but Rafi able to immediately trade it out.
Was an incredible round coming out from them, and that has got to be such a boost for morale for CCL, who had just been losing the first half. Coming back almost even now, and now we're going into a clear comms round.
Heard.
I have everything. Okay. They have neon up. They're like on a half buy. Actually, can we contact this? Sorry. Contact this.
Heard.
Care from the mid crunch.
Yep. Here we go! Okay, go fast.
They're going A.
Yeah, I'm literally ulting out.
Running my side.
I'm not shocking.
There's
No
nothing
trip.
back side. We have all side.
Planning for main end market.
Could be fine.
I'm playing off. I'm getting off. I'm getting off.
That's fine, brother.
Two flank.
You wanna fight these guys?
Yeah.
Yes. Come.
I'm off you then. I'm off you.
I can flash.
They already know. I'm ready. They're going double. They're going
Flashing
market.
guy.
One is spawn.
Almost
One's
fine.
going market.
Left side.
One enemy remaining.
One.
I'm 1 HP.
Also-
Don't peek.
I'm good now. I'm good. Just peek off me. He has to swing.
Swinging.
I'm
Tuck.
Guys, off, raise.
Nice. Good job, Gage.
Good shit, Gage. Good call, guys.
Your penis, my mouth, Gage.
Yo!
No! Guys,
you can't
it's not
do
after
that,
12. It's not after 12.
Wild comms coming out from. Yeah, wild comms coming out from CCL, but they are definitely in high spirits.
Yeah, you could see just how much their spirits were lifted by these round wins, and now the first buy round where NIB buys an op, the first op of the whole game so far. How do you think this is going to be played? As they're going to be walking right into op here.
But smart enough to know that they have to start. They know that they have a chamber. They have to start stunning that B main spot if they want to get that presence fast. Opting to just grab the orb and walk away, though, knowing that the op is here, opting just not hit into it.
And you know, fair enough, because Koopa's got all of A main, so the rest of NIB are rotated, but now as CCL starts to take mid, NIB's got a pretty rooted position here. All because of that op.
Yeah, and CCL recognizing that there is a weakness to NIB's defense, trying to take that market space. The Paranoia coming out a bit prematurely, stopping the initial push. As Liberty is able to get the first kill on the Gage, and KP is able to get out kill on the Flatter. As the rest of CCL have to recover the spike that's in market. And the only one left is a Cindy who gets picked off by KP.
Yeah, that op was devastating because CCL kind of being forced into that small market area, and then the Omen Paranoia by KP just completely stopped the push in their tracks. It gave enough time for a second person to come support KP, and then it was all over from there.
Yeah, they
now
will
looking
see.
toward this round. No, go ahead.
Yeah, NIB are not changing a thing. They don't need to. They won that round, recognizing what's going to work for them. As you will see CCL doing the exact same thing as he did last round too. No one's changing a thing. Oh, you will see Chamber walking out mid instead this round. Oh, you did see this elbow with Concrete. I don't think he. Oh wait, but he did hit Concrete. Concrete's left on 1 HP. As you see Koopa in a good angle here, about to kick right into Rafi. Holy, good reaction time coming up from Koopa. Able to pick up that initial pick of their smokes, and their only smokes player. Suddenly these sight hits got much harder for CCL.
But it did force a rotate because now Koopa doesn't have that upward angle, and B is gonna be weak because now CCL walking out B for free, and Gage getting a free kill on KP. Now Rotate's coming back out, but the rest of CCL are coming too. And they have...
Oh, Liberty, no. The kill on the KP might spell doom right now. Suddenly, this one round has turned into a 3v4. As the Concrete does have this Rolling Thunder for the whole entire retake.
Off your feet!
Rest of NIB coming out, but they have that Rolling Thunder coming in. As Cage gets aggressive. It feels like it's picked up by the op. A 1v2, a very winnable 1v2 coming out for Koopa. Concrete is left on 1 HP, and Taver is right next to him. You'll see the joke coming up, but Taver, you're in such a vulnerable position. This is the 1v2, but the aftershock is going to come through. Oh, that's a stun. Koopa can still stick this.
One enemy remaining. He didn't come here to.
Wait, Dopey's going to die due to the aftershock.
No!
Koopa.
The aftershock was perfect.
Oh, that was almost one for NIB, but CCL just aftershock managing to win it out at the end.
Yeah, great post plants all around this whole game. These post plants have been so powerful by CCL. And I see, you see, that's why they've gotten so many of these rounds on attack here. It's all because of their post-plant capabilities.
Yeah, and these post plants are starting to get more deadly. It's going to get even deadlier. That's where Innocent Juventus both have their ults for this round. And so does Just Ghost. Oh, managing to go over the stun line, and I don't think Gage has seen him yet. They are using that. Oh, they use that Boombot to try to take out Just Ghost. And unfortunately, his shot whipped onto the concrete. We will see this main take is just for the Orbis. The rest of CCL are just walking up A. Koopa did take some engagement damage earlier from Rafi. They have the spike here, looking to just end this place here. Having both the Raze Vice and the Silver ults for post-plant. They will be able to get it uncontested, but they have all three of those available for them for this post-plant.
This is going to be a devastating post-plant for NIB. Even though it's a 5v5,
planted.
Just Ghost has an op. And hopefully this KO Molly can come out. Gage, it's 2 on post-plant. It's a 5v3 now. They're all coming through. NIB able to kill one. The one getting traded off. Liberty dead now.
One enemy remaining.
Second trade happening now. 1v3 for KP. And it's looking hopeless as Trevor has the Sova ult. So instead, KP decides to save.
Yeah, that almost was really good for them. They had that KO ult for the retake to stop any sort of post-plant shenanigans coming up from CCL, but unfortunately, the CCL just engagement is huge on that streets angle, being able to kill out Just Ghost and Koopa immediately and stopping any sort of crunch coming in, allowing CCL to just play streets right where they wanted to, where the spike is planted.
And now it looks like we're going to be going into a timeout. Clearly the pressure's on.
And then they're just resetting. So I would like us to, instead of rejoining mid after that happens, Sputter, can you be on fast rotate duty and maybe instead leave KP towards mid? And I want you re-clearing the mains with your drone rather than a mid. As far as
I'm gonna stay for off if I can.
Sure. As far as the main space, like I'm completely fine with if you want to play for retake or if we want to aggress A main, I'm completely fine with that as well. But in general, if we're gonna keep on playing the rounds like defaulty, like letting them take space and then fighting them back, I want us to have drone there for the information.
Okay. I got heard. This is eco for us.
Yeah.
Do we think we can like walk down mid, just fight, or walk A main? Like
And that was the clear comms for, the timeout, sorry, for NIB. Seems like it seems like the vibes just aren't vibing right now.
Yeah, the pressure's on, clearly. I mean, they've lost every round but one so far on their defense half, and now on an eco round, looks like they might actually have the read.
Yeah, they're going for this heavy A push. They did make some noise walking up, and CCL are very aware of this push. Aware that they are on an eco and are going to peek right into this. You see the splatters are engagement. As you see,
but it's a slaughter!
Wait, an even trade! Wait, who managed to get away? He is 5 HP. And they will hear the neon sliding around. And just left in a 1v2. Not very winnable, but a very good situation to be considering how this round started.
Spike planted.
But does the eco damage even matter, considering that CCL's won so many rounds now that they're close to 9k, most of them are close. So Koopa just needs to go for the round, and unfortunately, Koopa wasn't able to grab a gun earlier in A main, so it's a Frenzy versus 2 Vandals. In a post-plant scenario, it's not what you want to see, especially as a Neon.
Yeah, honestly, they probably had more success just going for a gun and saving after only having 5 HP. They will try to peek at the Rafi, but unfortunately the Frenzy is just not good enough for that.
Hey, well, that brings it to 11-9 for CCL, and if NIB keeps going the way they're going on defense, it's going to be looking tight for them because, as we mentioned earlier, CCL might be the favored pick for split here, so because of that, it really needs these rounds. They need to not bring it into overtime. So what do they need to change?
Honestly, they just need, like they made the change right here. Start bringing that chamber onto A, get that A angle on the off, make it so that they can't be there. And using that, they can start reinforcing the other sides of the map. You'll see CCL just patiently waiting here. They will hear that, but the flash coming through, it just doesn't hit them. Concrete slightly missing it. Gage does have the showstopper if they choose to hit into this off.
But they don't have concrete anymore.
Yeah, it seems like they're just chilling.
Yeah, they don't have a breach to stun off the op, and now they've got to play it a lot safer because without concrete, the op is going to stay a constant reminder in their minds.
And now they're able to, again, like I said, reinforce. We are on the desk for some reason. Be able to reinforce the rest of the sites. Opting to just play complete retake. And the safety window was A spotted mid. And they will use that showstopper and waste all value from it. And able to get no one. We will see Rafi trying to get aggressive here. That paranoia coming out. And they will try to hold the street space. And we see Rafi opting to go for a high-low angle instead. Gage here looking towards backside. We'll see that Sova dart come through. Not able to spot anyone. Dusko's hitting his ankle. We see Liberty immediately get that kill onto Rafi. But the Neon ult coming in. CCL left both on the elbow as the Neon ult will utterly break the legs of Haver and just leave him just restless.
I don't think we're going to be mentioning how badly everyone on NIB whiffed there, right?
No, we are not. Just goes peeked and whiffed just for Liberty to have to get the spray down, and then just Neon, just you don't have to mention it.
Hey, well, at least NIB's gonna have a little bit of that pressure released because 10-11's a lot more reasonable than 9-12. And so now coming into this round, CCL are looking to change it up a little bit. Their A contact didn't quite work on the retake, so this time they're just playing a little more defaulty.
Yeah, you'll see him doing that same knife. It will spot Rafi this round, as it seems like the enemy Sova Tabber is looking to kind of get it early to get to this market area, as the rest of CCL are taking this main space. Well, we'll grab the orb.
And once again, you see this deja vu here as Koopa holding A main as the rest of CCL are scattered, don't really know what to do as they're leaving Gage to lurk.
Yeah, and Koopa's still managing to hold all of A, so NIB don't have to worry about the space as much anymore. CCL are just freezing, trying to think of what to do. You'll see Concrete go back to this push towards its A space. It looks like they want to try to fake A.
Look at Gage!
Using that breach still. Oh, but Gage's amazing timing! They're not aware!
Oh my gosh!
Second take on the ghost! No!
Wow. That time was absolutely amazing. That's CCL's one-way ticket.
Yeah, Splatter will be able to get a kill onto that.
Spike planted.
Oh, but Splatter can kill with the ultimates! Leaving it at a 3v3, Rafi is in a good position for this paranoia. But NIB just seems to be taking their time with this retake. Recognizing that there might be one in markets, and Koopa already clearing it out. 3v2 retake here. As Koopa is looking to try to get into space, and Rafi not able to get into a good position. 1v3 left. Concrete. It will get util dumped for Spider to get an easy kill for them.
Wow. That lurk by Gage was incredible, but unfortunately, NIB was just able to capitalize off of the disjointed nature of CCL's post plant there. I mean, you see how on A, CCL was absolutely dominant on the retakes, but now instead we're just going to be going into a timeout.
Okay, when we do use the drone to re-clear a main, I want you getting back on that line, Ghost, okay?
Okay.
Also, Splatter, make sure you're clearing every small corner, like, no matter what, because I think that raise was close right and your drone missed it. Just make sure that you're full clearing every single corner of the drone. It costs nothing.
Okay, got it.
And make sure that Ghost is getting back on that line. And if you get a free pick, like the 1-2 rounds ago, Ghost, I wanted to talk to you about that. If you get a free pick like that breach, stay there. and don't TP out,
Okay.
make them use utility to get rid of you because
All
you
right,
are
all right.
just a fly on the wall. And if you do get out, tell your team retake on A because you just gave up all that space for free. Okay?
All right.
So I want you to be aware of it and call retake for A, or just stay on that line and greet it until they use utility to push you off.
All right.
2 more rounds.
Also be
2 more
careful by
rounds.
secondaries because of Isolt, okay? Good luck.
Yep. 2 more rounds. They got the breach, they got the Vice ult. They're 3 off the Raze ult, so there is potential for that to come into play.
It's still Pete.
Yeah, and unfortunately, coming out from that timeout, we are on attack pause. Classic Underpeel at this point.
Hey, well, extended timeouts, letting both teams take a mental reset because this game's 11-11 right now. It is so close for both teams. Need this to get into semis. What do you think the players are thinking right now?
Well, it's clear what NIB are thinking. Get that space, hold it. Using Just Go space unintentionally, but using him as bait to make sure that they know where they have what they have and making CCL waste their util. Because as far as we've seen, CCL has been doing all these side takes with near minimal util usage, and they've had so much for the post plants. And at this point, CCL are probably looking to get, I would say, probably speed up a bit more. These slow rounds are starting to lose them more and more as NIB are just realizing, hey, we can just hold A and just win.
Yeah, Kuba has been really dominant holding that A space down, and because of the fact that they're not able to clear Kuba out early, they've been losing some of these rounds where they need to rotate off of B, and you see the couple rounds where CCL has been able to get Kuba off the angle, force Kuba back into CT, force Kuba back onto site, and it causes rotators coming out to A, and it causes NIB to be significantly more scared of the space. So I think right now their biggest flaw is 100% the fact that they're not pushing Kuba off this angle.
Yeah, and if CCL wants to start winning these rounds dominantly, they need to start clearing out this A space, even if it is just hitting the initial crossfire and then just leaving. They need to start taking whatever space they can, because especially when if they're going to be leaving B immediately, they need to already have had the A space.
Yeah, and that is a really big problem because they love B, but they haven't been able to get through B very often. And so, conversely, what do you think NIB needs to change just to make sure they're able to eke out these last 2 rounds?
Honestly, the changes that they already proposed, leaving Just Ghost on the angle if they gets a pick and taking the space early, is probably all they needed to do. And their gunfights are already I say their gunfights are looking good. I mean, you just saw them whiff a couple rounds ago. But regardless, they are winning their gunfights for the most part. When Gage otherly goes hard, and we already see CCL beating up, like I said, taking this B space.
But look at that. You have Just Ghost on the A space, just completely taking it, and that allows all of NIB to rotate.
Yeah, it's just all over here, knowing that they can't be A. Like I said, they utterly can't. They can't deal with. They can't do this B pressure if they're not going to re-clear A. It just leaves NIB so much opportunity to just go bid and B. Especially when they're clearing it with an op, holding A with an op like this. Rafi doesn't have the proper util to be able to clear it out.
I don't think CCL has the proper information.
Off your feet!
Yeah, and CCL are about to hit into a 3-man site. Even with that Rolling Thunder coming out, it's going to be really hard for them to be able to take this space that they need. They do have the Vice ultimate if they choose to use it, as Google will come out. Oh, Cage going hard, getting 2 picks immediately. It's just what they need to start winning this round, despite the slight gun disadvantage that they have. And we see the Vice ult coming out, and the Showstopper immediately killing one of them. Just Ghost will be able to get a pick on the Graphy in this mid area.
Teleport's ready.
Now Just Ghost does have a Bulldog to his name, better than that op that he was trying to retake with earlier. And Liberty already coming out. He's going to get a pick here, but Tabber in the off angle will finish him off. 12-1 match point for CCL, and And we will have another tech pause because Underpeel is amazing.
Hey, with that tech pause, talking about that round and our predictions, you were exactly right. It looks like perfectly you said that CCL just needed to go fast, and look at that. Whenever they breach ulted on, went fast and took backside B, they were able to just shred through any kind of opposition because NIB had to fall back. They couldn't play with that breach ult on site with the omen flashes coming out.
Yeah, and they did exactly like CCL did exactly what I said. They gotta if they're gonna hit like take this B space, they gotta hit it. They gotta hit hard because they had that chamber on not NIB had the chamber on A, just holding that space, so they were able to hold the site. Thankfully, they had the rolling thunder, rolling thunder for this round, but I don't know how well that would work out next round.
Yeah, as for the retake, they use their showstopper. They use the rolling thunder. They use the steel garden from Vise. They use 3 whole ults to secure that, and now they're not left with many resources, but I will say neither is NIB. And so because of this last potential last round coming in here could be absolutely devastating for either team here, and it's all down to raw abilities.
Well, we're in game now. So you'll see CCL breaking down this door, holding this A space with the neon instead, having Just Goes pushed out all the way through mid in that box corner, watching tiles. As the rest of CCL are just walking up, lurking into this B space. You will have Olive main, and they have to. Ooh, with the Cindy window is spotted. See, CCL are just freezing, trying to get some sort of info here. As I see
They have
NIB.
no idea that B's open.
Yeah, NIB are in a really good position here. If they spot Koopa, then Liberty is able to just do that, peek out and get that crossfire yet. And you will spot at least 2 of them. Oh, they heard 2 guns though. They know there's at least 2 there in B. Looking like they're about to start hitting this. As Just Goes is not looking the right direction. He will get backstabbed by a Situendo, but he's not dead.
Oh my gosh. And look at the space. Look at the space that Rappy's taking too.
Yeah, Rappy's already up A. He will get spotted, so they know that they already have the sights. They do have the KO Ultra retake to be able to stop any sort of plants coming out. I believe that's Gaven's last back too. We'll use that vine to slow down the
10
retake.
seconds left.
And no high-low angle for them as the AO's ult. No command comes out. That line's coming out, but Tavern getting a good smoke kill as engaged in an off angle. Fully unaffected that Detroit in such good post-plant decisions.
Wow.
As the flood is completely decimated to win out the match for CCL. Map 1 is 1 for them.
Once again, that A post plant was incredible. Even with the K ult coming out, being able to hold that back sight down, able to hold the CT space, it was impossible for NIB there. And that ends the first game 13-11. So close for both teams now. So it looks like we're going to be playing split next, right?
Yeah, and I'm excited for this. This is probably the NIB has probably the best split in the entirety of Underpeel, so I'm excited to see how CCL react to it. And with that, we will be going on to a break. We will catch you in a bit for CCL versus NIB on Split, Map 2. And welcome back. After that exciting match 1 that ended up being 13-11 in CCL's favor, we're going to be going into map 2 of Haven.
Split.
This will be, honestly, this might be a wash for NIB. Like, they have such a really good split, and I've never seen CCLs. I'm not exactly confident if they'll be able to beat it.
Hey, well, looking back to that previous game, CCL showed a pretty dominant presence on Sunset, despite the fact that NIB also is a pretty strong Sunset player. So because of that coming in, I don't think we need to underestimate CCL here. There's still a possibility of them really putting on the heat.
That is true. I will say that if CCL aren't able to adapt to NIB's mid presence on this map, it might be over for them. But if they do manage to do that, then I think it might work in their favor completely. As far as I can see, yeah, NIB are starting defense. So they're gonna have to get over that really strong mid presence that they usually hold.
Hey, and well, if anyone can do it, CCL is one of the contenders. So we'll have to see. And going forward, what do you think the team comps might be? Do you think there's going to be another chamber coming in?
Probably not. If I had to guess that the neighbor's probably gonna do the neon again. Character's really strong. Who would have thought? But I believe that NIB are currently still doing the like the quote unquote default comp with the sky. So the Omen Sky, Viper, Neon instead of Raze, and then Cypher, if I remember correctly. So we're probably just going to see a default con coming from NIB. With CCL, I have no idea. They might pull out the Vice. That would be funny.
Hey, Vice, Deadlock, Harbor. And I guess we'll see, because now we're going to be coming into Split.
You're going to see this agent selects. We see the ISO hover. Oh, yeah, no, team. No, I forgot. NIB run the KO. I forgot they ran the. I've seen them run the KO before, but you're hovering Sky. Okay, cool. You're going to see the default comp coming out from NIB. I think just
Wait,
trolling.
Chamber?
I think they're trolling.
Surely the troll, because...
Yeah, there we go. They're trolling. But CCL is hovering this ISO pick. Looks like they want to do the double duelist?
And considering that CCL is starting on attack, this is just the map to do so. I mean, ISO's vulnerable is so powerful at shredding apart, especially the A Heaven hold in mid.
Yeah. It will make holding that mid space even harder, especially after the Cypher nerf. That mid trip is a bit harder to be able to get the picks off of.
Yeah, the Unbreakable trip's been kind of a mainstay, and Underpeel as a whole, with these Cyphers, I mean, NIB just being able to hold the space, and really the only thing that CCL is going to be able to do is throw a Raze Molly down at it.
I mean, yeah, but that's a Raze Molly that's not there for the side take. You know, You're probably gonna have to start using that dog, or maybe even just using ISO in general, like as a body shield, just to be able to break that trip. And it's so hard to do that too when you have a Viper Orb there every round, stopping you from just pushing it, because all your health is just gonna be gone by the time you're out of it.
And now, I mean, CCL possibly has a chance going toward A as well, though, I think, because ISO has been great for fighting for ramp, and you know the ISO Viper really is great for lurking A as well.
Yeah, but I don't know how good. Yeah, those lurks are gonna be really good too.
Yeah, we'll just have to see, because the big thing is NIB's got a strong mid, and CCL has got to find a way to get around that, whether by abusing ISO, or by defaulting, or by fast hitting.
As we all be into game here. It looks like CCL are doing the thing that you should be doing. Take mid, win the game. But see how good they are at being able to take this mid space. As the rest of the NIB looks like they're pressing A. Oh, probably trying to kill this lurker here. You'll see them immediately start this mid take as they are running down this Viper in A main, forcing them to use their Molly as they're less than 21 HP. You'll see the Skydog coming out and clearing out that vent space, but that orb is already there, preventing them from pushing out.
Yeah, and what does CCL to do but group up and hit B, because now NIB's punching in 3 on the flank. It's going to be a hard retake for CCL if they can't cobble something together here.
Yeah, and they have almost no util left. For the retake, I believe it's only just a Viper Orb at this point. They don't even have ISO shield left at all. The timer on that shield already ran out, so at this point it's just bodies. As Splatter is able to get the first kill on a double peek. Left on very low HP, no boombot left for them. As Jusko's able to clear out that hell face. Koopa jumping out of heaven to kill Concrete. Gage and Rapier. Gage left alone, left on 8 HP in heaven. We'll be able to take down Koopa, but it doesn't matter when the spike gets defused. Pistol round for NIB.
Wow, you saw just how amazing that hold was, and you know, the big problem with CCL there was just they were just too slow. I think after Assiduendo made contact with 3 people on A, they should just sped it up B.
Yeah, and they tried to, like, they just, their brain lag decision to just sit in mid, wait for that Viper Orb to come down, and ended up costing them the round, really.
And you've seen consistently the rotates coming out by CCL have been slow, despite their hits being really great.
Blinded.
And we're already seeing the value of Sky using that first flash for info. They know there's at least someone there. And using the outlaw on Just Ghost already here, watching this A presence and knowing that they can't be B at this A at this point. See how much value this outlaw can get. Seems like CCL want to peek into it. Opting to not use a Sky Flash, and the first to fall will be Gage. A heavy loss as Liberty are able to cover the rest of it on his spray. We'll see that ISO should already getting value, being able to take the first hit, but Rappy fell to the range grenade.
Wow.
The paint shells doing their work, getting the pick. CCL are only 2 left, no ISO shields to their name, so they will fall to 1 shot to this outlaw.
One enemy.
And they are picking in Just Ghost to be able to get the last 2 kills for K for the outlaw player.
Yeah, speaking of everyone falling to the outlaw, a perfect buy-in.
Oh, no.
An errant blast pack coming out, unfortunately by Ghost. And now
this goes here.
NIB is up. They have great guns, and CCL is on their eco round, just trying to get some sort of mid semblance. But this Viper Orb, do you think they're going to be able to get through it?
Yeah, like Liberty's gonna do the same thing. Flash this area, try to get some info. You will be able to spot one, but just opting to see that it's not important. It's trying to help this mid hold. You'll see CCL are waiting for this Molly and the orb to come back down, and Wells will be finally out down. They know that there's someone here in vents, but the outlaw not be able to get a pick. Rafi will just get the first engagement on the Just Ghost, as Gage will be able to get the kill on the splatter from heaven. I think CCL opted to go for A heaven instead of going into the B rush. Liberty in a weird position here. Just try to get this flash in for the Viper, but the timing's a bit off. He will be able to get a pick on the sights, but it is a 2v4 for NIB.
Yeah, surprisingly, NIB falling fast, and now just the 2v4 retake.
Last player standing.
Unfortunately, not looking good, especially as a Sijuendo gets KP.
Liberty by
Oh,
themselves.
no, crossfire. It's perfect.
Yeah, this crossfire is nasty. They'll be able to pick up the first one, but immediately gets killed by Gage for this last.
Hey, and now CCL coming into this next round have 3 guns, able to buy 2 more, and their eco's looking pretty good, all things considered. So it looks like now for this 4th round, we're going to be going into clear comms for CCL.
The Omen Express coming over there.
Listen. Careful with the Razor. I'm 1 off my ult as well. I like this play that we did though. Even if you give up B-main, I kind of like that. They haven't been pushing B-main either, so like, why not just, you know?
Yeah. They might aggress on this mid here, Care.
Yeah, I'm careful of the Razor.
1 B heaven.
Last mute, eh?
Yeah, get on that guy,
Flashing it.
What? F7 left side.
Okay.
We need to break that trip first. Dogging. Nice. Dogging B
Chill.
heaven.
Yeah, reset. Actually, get crazy.
Yeah. We can take B heaven.
Okay.
Let me go here.
Right, they have it. I was A as well.
Take B. We're going.
There's one in the cage.
Flashing sight.
I have timing. I don't have timing.
Cypher is probably CC. 1 main.
1 push main.
Spike down B.
One heaven.
Stop the raid.
Last player standing.
NT. All good. Alright, talk to each other. What's the setup right now?
Too fast. We need to break yourself before we do anything.
Good run.
Yep.
I didn't see him place the trip, so I just went because I thought.
All good.
Pretty good
Despite
round,
the
honestly.
Despite the logs, immediately asking what is their setup and getting all that input that they need to actually start winning these rounds. That's really good mental coming out from CCL.
Yeah, and it looks like finally Gage is going to be coming out, probably coming to nade this Cypher trip, even if it doesn't come out this round. It's still a great play because they've been dying to this. They've already died like, what, 3 times to the Cypher trip in 4 rounds, so
Blinded.
knowing that.
And that Omen TP over the trip is only going to work so much. They're going to start it's very easy to try that. You just hold an angle and wait for the TP. You'll see the dog coming out to clear on Mail. Won't spot the Cypher, but will spot the trip in Mail. There is no unbreakable trip this round. We see KP getting the kill onto Rafi, who unfortunately walked right into the trip. And right into KP's loving arms. And see Jessica's holding this heaven space. He aware that Sijuendo might be able to time it as Koopa holds this mid vent, but it will eventually fall. Gun not acquired by CCL just yet. And they are now almost trapped in this mid space, and now they're fully trapped. And when they go into the vents, they're completely surrounded. See, this dog will clear out ramps, knowing that they're not on A anymore. The Cypher and Omen got to be aware. They know that they're here. The flash will come out, but it's just a tad too late. And you will see Conquer being able to get 1 kill. The Spider is still there. He flashes himself right into Liberty's loving arms.
Unfortunate flash there, but it's all good because now, once again, deja vu. You see NIB up 4-1 on CCL on defense. Do you think this might just be a replay of last game at this point?
Honestly, I expect this to even be even harder first half. It seems like CCL just can't adapt at all. They're opting to go A here.
Yeah, I'm surprised Liberty's still flashing this, considering that they've gotten a flash every round. But they didn't get a flash this round.
Yeah, that's different, and they got to be aware of that. They know that this is just a sky flash. It's very, very dodgeable and easy to just go around it. And we do see that Just Ghost is here. He does have the ult, and they will have the Raid's ult come out. He will be able to kick up Liberty. But Gage is up to 2 HP. And the spray's coming out. Oh, just barely whipping on Just Ghost in the smoke.
And look at that, now the bomb's down. It's a 5v4 retake. And even though Gage is at 1 HP, CCL's got some
your
great
trail.
positions.
Yeah, and there's the enemy CCL ults. We have it coming out. We'll see the Gage. Just Ghost use his ultimate. You gotta pick up who with it.
What?
Kyber will get the return kill, but he is very low on sights. Gage has a good flank through heaven. And Koopa trying to get a kill. KP will be able to try out the tower on sites. 1v2, but the bomb is planted directly for them. And the spray's not coming through yet. It's
Enemy remaining.
Oh, we're gonna get the first kill, and Rafi will be able to get the last. Second round for CCL.
That was close. Wow, that shorty coming out really came in clutch there as Gage just able to get in there even with the low HP.
There.
Yeah, but they had to use 2 different ultimates this round just to be able to win it out. So let's see if they can repeat it this time. Let's see, we'll see. It looks like CCL want to go for a heavy B push, just disrespecting the Cypher and Omen hold. Recognizing that maybe it's not as strong as they think it is. Oh, we see just be able to kill the lurker. And the ice ult picking up no one. You'll see the blind coming out, helping to stall this push just a bit.
Poison's off.
And Koopa still maintaining this entirety of mid. So NIB don't have to move their positions at all. They know that they can't be a lurk now too. Because that's like the Viper being downed.
Yeah, now a single person, Liberty, can hold all of A by themselves. And now that Cypher trip's coming out, what is CCL to do? They get barely shot through, but is it going to be enough?
It's not definitely not enough. Koopa being able to get away, and KP will get a pick from B.
And Trevor also gets the pick on B as well. This could be looking up for CCL. It's a destabilizing, but Rafi has a great spot.
Yeah, they weren't expecting Splatter to be there already. That's a spike down right in the open.
30
and Tower
seconds
doesn't
left.
have his wall to go pick it up. And these will spot Rafi. Oh, but it doesn't matter when you spot him now.
It's 2.
What? But he's left on 15 HP, and he's definitely not expecting Liberty to be right here. But charges. Ankle disadvantage. And he will dodge the flash, but he only has 4 bullets. He can whiff here. And Liberty in the off angle able to pick off Rafi. That was almost disastrous for NIB.
But you still see NIB holding on here. They know exactly when to give up space, exactly when to retake it, and because of that, you can clearly see their mastery of split defense showing here, because CCL's been kind of scrambling here. They haven't been able to fast push.
Like, throw a nade on the back wall to break the trip for you. Like, have Rafi come with you. You guys can just, like, TP up, like, really fast. Because I thought, like, it's like Cypher Viper there. If you're past the Viper orb, they have nothing to stall you. Especially because, like, you're going to break the trip.
Wall?
Yeah. Because it'll bounce and it'll break the unbreakable.
Do you mean, like...
If you're from sewer, you can throw it off of this wall or there, yeah.
Yeah, I can't ping because I'm a coach, but King gets
like
bad, yeah.
above vents?
Yes.
Or like
Yes.
something like that? Okay. I get
If
it.
you're in sewer, you can throw a thing up here and it'll bounce there. Or like throw it farther closer to you on that wall.
Okay.
Yeah, because like Viper's always just jump spotting, and then if you're past or Molly, they're not going to be ready for that objectively. Like if you're past the trip too, I think you can get 2 kills with that.
Okay, let's do that this round. Me and you.
And that was the clear comms. So now coming into this next round, looks like CCL's got a more solidified plan. Still keeping us in the door. Fortunately, Ghost takes him out immediately.
Yeah, and we already see the very strong start from NIB coming out this round. Koopa able to get an immediate pick in the mid. 2 picks in the mid, and now we just... Oh, KP's in a really aggressive angle. Able to get the Zerk off, and CCL are not suspecting a thing. As they are just sitting here in this mid space, waiting for something to happen. And that Cypher ult will confirm exactly where all of them are. And KP able to get the spray down onto one. This one becomes the others. No. KP, you gotta take a breather. You had plenty of time to get all the kills. And they know that they are stuck vents here. As Koopa is holding such a good stairs angle. And that's but the pre-fire was a bit too
One
early.
enemy remaining.
And they know the last one's on site. And it's just Hungry trying to get some cheeky kills, but it won't come to him. A flawless round for NIB.
Yeah, you see just the power of just Ghost being able to hold this ramp angle without much pushback, because I mean, you've seen CCL hasn't gone super aggressive this whole time, and I think we might be seeing the same problem as last game where CCL just needs to speed it up, just needs to try to pry open NIB's defenses when they're trying to go slow too often.
I will be the nightmare.
Yeah, it's like CCL just isn't able to adapt to anything right now. They're just continuously falling into NIB shafts one like time and time again. It seems like they're gonna try to fall for this one again. Honestly, trying to play right into the Cypher and the Omen. You'll see the smoke already coming through. KP readying that paranoia. CCL trying to break this Cypher trip. Will manage to do so. And Splatter in a good position to try to spot them as they come out. CCL trying to play quietly as KP continued onto the spike. And no one heard a thing.
1, 2!
No! It's too late. Regardless of what they did, KP got enough kills
Last
for
player
their
standing.
team. And Just Ghost and Koopa able to just push out of sewers. Concrete left alone onto the B site. They know that he can only be here. And it's just a tough round for CCL. Concrete, she's looking to get the picks, but like, they're all turtling up on site, just playing complete retake on it.
Yeah, and hilariously enough, Concrete
30
has the
seconds
bomb.
left.
NIB knows that, but it doesn't even matter because no matter what Concrete does, it's
No! Oh no, just the timing is awful. Concrete will be able to get one, but probably won't be. Oh, never mind. Okay, I misread that. Won't get the second.
And you know, now it's 2-7 for NIB. I mean, once again, it's just the problem with CCL going too slowly. I mean, KP with that great play, but if CCL would have pried faster, do you think they could have even countered that?
No, because it's such a good good plan from from NIB. They have the trip there, and if they break the trip, they just Omen Paranoia, and it stops their push entirely. And we see CCL trying to go A here. And they're trying to go fast, but they're going right into Just Ghost's arms. They unfortunately will miss, but Koopa is already here to help with the ramp push. Molly coming out, stopping anything from happening. And unfortunately, CCL almost traps themselves into this ramp push. All 5 of them are currently there with no guns to their name.
Oh, and a perfect flash dodge.
Yeah, the flash dodge. Engage is in the vents area with that Bucky. Looking like they want to go B here. And now they're trapping themselves in vents again. As Koopa will be able to peek out and get one. As the rest of CCL are just yelling in mid, using that paranoia to grab that space. But KP is there to not allow them to. We'll end up falling to a situ window. And Koopa is alone on site. CCL are making their way back towards A. They will hear this. And we will see Just Ghost immediately start running towards this area. They will be able to get this plant down. Planting for Heaven in a dangerous position. Concrete left at 24 HP in Tabber behind the screen.
Standing.
And Liberty will get the pick on the Concrete as Splatter gets the final kill on the Tabber.
Yeah, wow. Once again, you see just how good and just how fast these rotates are, because whenever Koopa, their Viper, is able to play into vents,
They want to dance?
ramps is just not an option. Ramps isn't even an option to fast push, because that Viper molly wall, you can't push through that. You can't push through that in that situation, and so CCL's just left with, well, we can't go fast, we can't go slow, so what do we do now?
Yeah, like I said earlier, they have to figure out this place. They've completely given up on it, and unfortunately, it's costing them the half. They're looking to do the exact same thing as they did last round. Except they have guns this time, but Just Ghost has their ultimate and is opting to use it here. Oh, he's not gonna be able to get it off. No, he gets it. And we will see Gage use his ultimate.
Showstopper.
He's looking to try to get the whoever he needs to, but he will take a lot of damage in the process. You'll see Concrete pushing on the site, being able to get the pick on the Liberty. However, getting aggressive, but his shield ran out, and will get immediately picked off by KK.
That's 3v4 for CCL.
Yeah, Concrete using that Sky ultimate, trying to figure out where they are. And CCL in a bit of a weird area here. Essentially getting aggressive here, but it will get traded out eventually. And Concrete is alone on site, but not anymore. He has that assistant from his team as we see Nip Cage out, try to get aggressive, and will pick up the kill on the Koopa. 2v2. But the spike is planted directly for the Heaven players, and they got to be aware of this. We'll see Spider getting the first kill on the Gage, and we'll get the second. They're gonna get the defuse off. 9th round for NIB. Wow,
that retake was
last round before the
kind of lucky for NIB, honestly, and just unlucky for the two players in CCL that had to deal with the Cypher Cage.
Yeah, NIB is just looking too good. They're playing so well together, and their interpersonal timings with each other, just beautiful to watch. We see CCL doing the exact same thing.
Hey, I bet NIB doesn't expect it this round at least.
Yeah, but this time Just Ghost has that shorty if they decide to go even faster. They're avoiding that Sky Flash. Seems like they want to walk up this time instead of just running up like last round. They don't have either the Raze ult or the Sky ultimate available to them.
Oh, Just Ghost with knob shot.
Yeah, and you will see Age double satchel up into ramps, but that Viper Molly will stop any sort of flash so far. You'll see the Ice ultimate come out, but it misses everyone completely. Paul Gage with a shot.
What?
CCL able to take all of Heaven and completely free A sites. Slapped it, leaving NIB in a 3-5 retake.
Welcome to my world.
Oh, against
Can't lose this one.
Yeah, you see the Viper ult coming out and the Sky ult coming out in retaliation. Hoping to try to stop it, and Koopa will be able to get the kill on the Gage. Heavy hitter down for CCL. As the rest of them are just all swirling onto the thing, and the clock gets the kill. You'll see KK alone in this area. Concrete in a great off angle. Koopa will be able to trade it out, but will fall to Rafi in these. That would be the 3rd round for CCL, and maybe the round that they need to activate the 9-3 curse.
Sides.
Hey, well, better 9-3 than 10-2 for them, and that last round there, that A hit with the Viper ult finally coming out by a Sijuendo hadn't happened the entire half by either Viper player.
I mean, Koopa did use their ultimate earlier in mid.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, Koopa did ult once, but I mean, that's just the thing with a 9-cost Viper ult. It's just so much harder to get good positions with them. So now coming out, I mean, NIB, also a pretty hard hitter on attack, but coming into an interesting trap play by CCL, it looks like. How do you think they're going to respond?
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a rough bait to take. They will have that crossfire available to them, but they heard the TP. They should know that there's at least an omen here and recognize that they have that crossfire. They will use that camp to spot it out. Rafi getting stunned and immediately getting taken down, but they will get the kill on the Liberty, but Liberty already done the job that they need to. You will see the rest of CCL already coming out the site. Gage getting a great timing out the Just Ghost. But maybe this time coming out from NIB as they try to come on the site. But it doesn't matter as KP and Splatter clean up the rest of the members on site. Concrete on a good position already on site. They won't expect this at all.
Spike planted.
And it doesn't matter when he whiffs on the second kill. KP able to win it out at the end.
Yeah, an insane shot by Gage there if you didn't notice. And an insane whiff by Concrete, unfortunately. But you know, still now, it's looking like CCL doesn't want to force, surprisingly, despite the proposition of a 3-11 game. How do you think they need to go into this eco round here to try to win this round?
Well, it looks like we're seeing it here. They want to do a heavy mid push with this ISO wall, which I don't know how you feel about it. Like I said earlier, NIB has a really strong mid play.
Unless
Rafi just goes huge. Rafi! Oh, but the spike is left in mid. I think getting healed up by this guy heal. And they won't be able to pick up the spike. Only one down for CCL. Flash not being able to see anything. And they want to protect this gun. Spider does have a phantom. But the flank! The Indian duo. Oh, 2 guns picked up for CCL, leaving them in a 2v4. Disaster striking for NIB.
Classic shots were absolutely devastating, and now CCL's got all the guns in the world, and they're poised to win this round. But it looks like Koopa and Just Ghost, they have a strategy. They know how to win this 2v4. They've just got to execute.
Yeah,
Striking in the back.
This is a good reposition.
Sky's out.
They know that they're both on heaven now, but they have almost no smoke available to them. No smoke is available. I actually have to kill Rafi. Koopa still at full HP. Guns available to both the City to engage, and all the stall in the world for them. They have no smoke to cover them. Yeah, and we will see it come out.
Last player standing. One
and
enemy
the Viper
remaining.
Molly will kill Gage. And that will be the round win for NIB.
An absolute masterclass by Koopa and Just Ghost there. Just goes to show just how well they know this map, just how well they know their retakes. And that 2v4 was a complete upset. I mean, they were able to save their round and possibly even save momentum from CCL. I mean, now CCL has got to be destroyed after that.
Yeah, but even with the win, NIB doesn't have the best buy here. I believe they're going to only have the 2 guns, the Phantom and the Bulldog. We'll see how CCL reacts. So you'll see NIB doing classic split things, taking this mid space. You'll see Splatter trying to hold this B main area. They've already dedicated so many people to holding it, as the situation will take some of that raise grenade nearly unnecessarily. As they push through that Viper Molly like a maniac. Just goes in a really good position. They will spot that Gage is in mail as they take more of this mid space. You see NIB slow it down a bit, wait for something to happen. As Gage will be able to clear out that re-clear events, getting a kill on the Just Ghost. That'll be a gun picked up for Liberty, I believe. As both Tavern and Gage are looking to peek out the smoke and get a good timing on this vent push. And to pick up at least one of them. Liberty and Spider are able to pick up the mid players.
And all of a sudden, it's a 3v3 with equal guns. What's the Siduendo?
What's Siduendo? No, he can't wait about that. Wait, but they won't expect Rafi to be main right now. Oh, but Rafi showed us a little bit too early.
Spike down B.
They expect Concrete to be flank already either.
And Concrete coming out of heaven. He might have a good timing here, and yes, he will.
Remaining.
Wait, they bind him.
Oh, Koopa's not spotted.
Time to hunt.
Last player standing.
Oh, but Koopa couldn't hear where the TP was landing. Good play by Rafi, but a disastrous bonus round. For CCL, they lost 4 guns from that.
Is ready.
Yeah, just that mid presence that NIB is so good at, not only on defense but also on attack. They knew the timings for the Viper Orb, they knew just when to raise nade, just when to hit everything, and because of that, CCL was hard pressed that whole round, and now
like
it looks like
every
we're
round
going
they
to a clear
fought B-main.
round.
Every round?
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright, I'll smoke mail and I'm not peeking B main actually, fuck that. Omen TP B main.
Omen TP and Raze was here.
I'm gonna go with Splatter.
If we get body, I have ult too. They're trying to break trip, didn't break.
But they cleared the corner.
Be smoking mail.
Oh, I'm getting body blow. Body blast it. Dogging.
Wow.
Pushing B.
I think we have to help Splatter. We have to help Splatter.
Yeah, I need
We just got our pick on A.
If we can get Splatter to get out, then we can go A. Splatter comes.
Coming A, and then I'll pop that.
The Viper has a judge. Viper has a judge.
I'm mid.
Two. This should be 2 mid.
I know exactly where.
Big hat. Big
W hat.
One screens right now. One screens.
I'm planting backside.
I'm playing flowers.
I saw shield in heaven.
I'm mollied. I'm mollied.
What a smoke. Unknown.
Oh. In the cage.
In the cage. In the cage.
I got CT.
They're saving. We went up vents.
Saving?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saving.
Could be getting behind us.
Yeah, he took ropes to vents. Are we chill?
You're around.
Yep.
Very good.
Fist bumps.
Alright, they saved 2 guns.
Oh, I hit gauge 125 with.
They saved.
Yeah, and that was clear comms coming out from NIB. Seems that they know exactly what they're doing. You know, getting that pick onto A, recognizing that they have to help Splatter get out of that B spice and just go A and lurking up on the site. That was a beautiful round.
Yeah, you can hear just how focused they are and just how perfect their comms are. Honestly, NIB is just absolutely a dominant force on this map.
Shadows.
Yeah, they're 100% showing it, especially when they are getting challenged properly, especially when CCL keeps doing the same thing. We'll see. Are trying to take this mid place as the rest of NIB are starting to aggress A. They have to start hearing this eventually.
Scout
destroyed. Like, eventually is now because NIB about to hit heaven with only 2 people to contest them and both in vents.
And that Nation starts the beginning of this push. He's trying to get a timing in the smoke, but just not good enough. You will see here CCL's Rafi Omen holds all the way up to A. As Tyler pushes out mid like a maniac. You will see Koopa pushing up B, so we might see NIB start to retreat off of this. No, but the Rafi does TP on the site. Will pick up Just Ghost with that ISO ultimate.
Last player standing.
And Just Ghost will lose it out. Niddy does get a free kill due to that ultimate, but it is stuck in a 1v3.
Yeah, 1v3, as we said earlier, Situendo, sometimes their star player. Can he do it?
Oh no.
Not looking the right direction. NIB will win map 2, bringing it to 1-1.
And there it is. That's the split game, and as we suspected, NIB had an insane split.
Yeah, and it's already showing that they have a masterclass of splits. And we will be back for maps 3 on I can't remember. Haven. It was Haven. Map 3 on Haven after the short break. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back. Out of this exciting series that is currently 1-1, you'll be coming into map 3 of Sunset soon. It's been a banger of a series so far. After the very close Sunset match into a dominant stomp showing from NIB. See how they do in the Sunset match. Do you have any expectations coming into this?
Yeah, well, I mean, considering that last game was kind of a stomp, do you think that NIB is gonna just have such a high morale coming into this, and do you think that CCL is gonna have a low morale coming into this?
I mean, knowing the CCL players, they're probably joking about something that qualifies as, quote, wild comms. So I don't think vibes are an issue with that team. But I think the main concern would be, I don't know how prepared CCL is. NIB has been working their Haven this entire season, because I have the insider info. They've been working it a lot. So I don't know how prepared CCL might be for such a prepped Haven.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't even seen CCL on Haven but one time this entire season. They have barely played Haven at all. So considering that, they might be in for a surprise at the better prepared NIB.
Yeah, but we're just gonna have to see when we get into the game. If I think this is one of the maps where if CCL just they have the potential to just straight up outgun NIB on average, but it's gonna be a very tough game for them.
Yeah, and once again, you know, I do think that if they're able to get that fast hitting stopping power, they might be on for a good time here.
Yeah, I don't even know what CCL would do for their Haven comp. I know NIB's comp. They're playing that the KO Sova KO Sova. Yeah, I think it's KO Sova, Neon, Omen, Cypher, if I remember correctly. I don't know what CCL
Yeah,
would do.
that sounds about right for Haven. I mean, of course, Neon's been significantly more popular, and until the Neon nerfs come out next patch, which is pretty soon, I think Neon's going to stay pretty dominant.
Yeah, and we're gonna figure out what they're gonna pick here in a second as we go into Agent Select. You're looking like we're staying the oh yeah, I forgot they run the KJ, not the Cypher. Ew. I hate KJ.
Hey, well, KJ is much better on C.
That is absolutely true. You'll see a default, basically the default comp coming out from NIB and the actual default comp coming out from CCL. Not entirely surprised. It's Haven. You're gonna see a lot of the same agents. But
Hey,
I will say that
the best way to sorry.
I was like, just the KO might be able to pull out a lot here though. Stop that Breach from doing what they need to for especially like post plans. Might bring it on top.
Yeah, Breach has been consistently overperforming on Haven for a while, and I would imagine that for CCL, Taver might do really good here, and they can only hope though, because with how little they've played, the meta comp might just be their one-way ticket to doing good.
Prepared maps behind splits. They gotta see how CCL react to this on their defense. You see, I think NIB, if NIB are smart, they start off with breaking that KJ util. If you can start defaulting breaking the KJ util, it stops their rotates so quickly, like so much.
Yeah, the only problem with default breaking KJ util is there's a lot of counterplay for the defenders. You just have to be very careful when doing that, and so if they decide to go into that sort of a defaulty manner instead of the fast hits that we see sometimes, we'll just have to see, because now NIB's ready, poised for
Placing
C.
swarm grenade.
Yeah, NIB recognizing that they want to go for a C split here. Looking to, like I said, break this, go into market. Oh no, market. Garage, break this KJ util. Already looking to do it. They're already on site. Just Ghost already clearing all of that site. Escaping. We'll peek out into this window angle, and we'll slowly start to get run over. Not without getting one pick of their own and a lot of damage. They had a kill into the mid lurk coming out from Koopa. And now the both teams are left 3v3 as Liberty is in a really good off angle and not expecting him to be here. And he manages to get this CT angle and another one on site. Cage left alone, 64 HP, dies at 2 body shots as he starts to peek out, and you got to see the beautiful double peek coming out from Liberty, and just goes off of the drone tag. Pistol round for NIB.
Yeah, you saw how that garage hit just went so well for NIB. Unfortunately, Acidiendo just not quite able to survive there. And off that pick, more trades came out, and NIB was just put in a better position. So now, I mean, CCL, I'm kind of surprised they've got a 3-stack garage, but besides that, their eco strat looks
into the unknown.
Pretty simple, pretty basic.
Yeah, I mean, the guy started doing the classics, getting this A main space, breaking the dart, or at least trying to fake it regardless. We'll see that CCL getting aggressive and will be spotted by this caging turret. It's anyone just taking a lot of damage to this caging turret. As the rest of NIB are just slowly walking up this A space. Will not spot Concrete as he tries to walk up, or will get punished. Just Ghost able to get that kill. One step closer to those jet knives. As you will see, Averds is back there holding out a flash, waiting for them to come out so that Gage can peek. If you have the side smoke in, Gage is playing in it. It's good for disaster, but it doesn't matter.
One enemy remaining.
Volley kill, and the rest of them just blood on the site. It doesn't matter what CCL try to do. They only get one kill, and it doesn't even matter since Koopa can just pick up the gun.
Yeah, unfortunately, CCL was not able to get any guns off from NIB that round, but they were able to get, I guess, 1,000 credits from some shield.
Here.
There is one upside, you know, CCL's gonna have a hard-pressed anti-eco here because coming in, NIB have got a very, very good buy.
That's practically a full buy, and we see them again here on the A space. Force out that aftershock. They will have that knife to clear out the short space, so they know there's not anyone there. They just got to be wary of this long angle at this point. And they're already clearing out with a drone. It won't spot Gage. He's in a good position, but they're gonna not clear it out. Just not aware of their angles. Gage picking up 2. And will fall to Liberty. That is a Vandal pickup for NIB, but it's a bit bittersweet. They lost 2 members there. 2 very important members there. They lost their smoke. These side hits are going to be much harder as Koopa's already lurked up to C? Huh?
Yeah, and it looks like Assiduendo and Raffi are kind of just getting crunched. They think they're getting crunched at least, and what are they to do but sit in garage? Well, NIB has got the space that they need on C, and they're going to be able to plant. It's still a 3v4 retake, and they have a little bit of worse guns, but they're on a pretty relatively good position here, despite that.
Yeah, CCL just let them play a complete post plant here. That's surprising, as Koopa is already actively aware of this flank. They will be able to not clear out the angle. The only they had was a ghost. They do have Raffi doing that flash out. They probably won't be able to hear the spike tap.
One
You will see
enemy
them try to
remaining.
come out with concrete with the not the double head tap.
My inventions.
That'd be a...
And you know, that's just how you do it. That's just how you do the retakes. I mean, CCL let it great, so, you know, coming in now, CCL's gonna be hard pressed, but we are coming into a clear comms round here for NIB.
Hold grab door, please.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever
Yeah,
does
I
next
got
here.
that.
Okay, I think.
No, I'm with.
Yeah.
You need to go smoke the cross and like you need to get in A lobby. Someone needs to break his dart.
They stun it. I feel like it's...
Yeah, dart long. Liberty break dart.
Blocking sight.
Already rotating a little bit.
3, 2.
Sofa's there.
Yeah. Jet could be short. Watch out.
Yep.
I'm smoking their turret, low key. Scare them.
They're droning.
They're droning. They're re-droning. They re-droned early.
Oh, I just made noise.
It's all good. It's all good. They only saw Jet.
We break Senti.
I'm gonna drone short.
So let's break. One in.
Nice.
All right.
Yo,
well, we broke the util.
I think we go back.
I didn't. Oh, one short.
Yeah.
One short.
Jet heard me leaving.
I think we just go C, right? That's their Senti?
Yep,
Sure.
could be pushed up C. Could be pushed up C.
Could be
I will
up.
clear.
Could be
I will
up.
clear.
Watch out.
Me
They're
first.
rotating through B right now.
Grabbing the orb.
Smoking the site.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm
I'm dashing
grenade.
flat.
They're CT right now. Coming garage.
Placing swarm.
Oh, one's inside.
Dead.
That timing.
Spike down.
Spike
I will
down,
get
spike
bomb.
down.
I
Yeah,
will
didn't
get
plan.
bomb.
I'm backside.
30 seconds left.
I'm breaking.
Don't worry, Zed.
I didn't break.
Flashing
CT.
CT. Flashing CT.
Blind.
Wait, wait.
Unswing.
Remaining.
4v1.
I'm with...
I'm dinked. Oh.
We're all good. We're all good.
Wait.
You just headshot me through.
On site. On site.
I'm wrapping.
Nice.
Well done.
Is this a bet?
Jet diff.
Even close.
Big shorty.
Jet diff.
Oh
Right,
no.
Koopa. Oh.
Did he throw his gun by accident?
Jet diff indeed. He's seeing the shorty, the beautiful shorty play coming out from NIB. Their comms are super clear. They know exactly what they're doing, as shown by just showing all their prep, really.
Yeah, you saw how well they could work the map there, fake the A, go C after that pick on Koopa. I mean, that pick on Assiduendo was devastating, unfortunately. And now, 1-3 for CCL. Trying to strike back with some mid presence here.
And we're already seeing him trying to take this A. He will, unfortunately, Jusko did get stunned, but Age not taking the opportunity to try to peek. Only having a senior recognizing that it's a bit too much risk to be able to peek off of that. Opting just to hold his space. They will NIB are making full noise walking up to this A angle.
Here.
Know that there's at least someone here. NIB are looking to hit this spot. They know that there's at least one person short with that flash. And Concrete in a weird angle here, able to get the first pick on the Liberty. A very much needed kill for CCL to get back into this round. And KP looking to try to get aggressive, takes his main short space, sorry. As Gage will take a lot of chip damage. Reach and shield activating for them, leaving them still one shot to a body shot. Concrete also taking a lot of damage to that Molly.
But Rafi on a good flank.
Yeah, he hears all of them rotating. CCL are able to just leave the site immediately, and he's catching Just Ghost off guard. You will get traded up with KP, but the damage is already done as is. We'll see CCL use are starting to get ready for this retake. Not expecting KP to already be platform.
Spike down, C.
You will see Splatter in mid. Wait, oh no. He will be diligent about clearing his corners. So picks off Gage immediately.
Player standing.
KP is left in a 1v3.
Shadows traveling.
Looking to try to finish this off. Ooh, nice teleport again to Garage. Who gets the first kill? Only has 6 bullets.
One enemy remaining.
We'll pick up the second.
Second! He knows the bomb's not defused.
Oh no! Oh.
Don't interrupt my work.
That was almost round. That was almost disastrous. NIB, unfortunately, you're going to lose against the eco rounds.
Yeah, now CCL are looking good. Because now CCL's got a second round under their belt. It's looking like not a repeat of Split so far, at least. CCL's been able to strike back, and now they're coming into a timeout.
That issue again where we just like, we don't have info.
Yes.
Last round, it was either last round or the round before that, especially where like, we have 0 info on where they are on the map. We have dart. We're just like, we don't push anything. We don't dart. We have no info, and then they hit C, and we just like weren't aware of it. Like, do like mid-round pushes too. Like mid-round pushes are really good. Like we still have.
I'll be right back.
Like,
Yes, I did it. Are you back?
Since somebody have long, since somebody have short.
Nice.
Okay.
Be right back.
Okay.
Bye for next round.
Bye for next. Okay.
Bye for next.
Yeah.
I just want to say that we also have Silver ult. So like play retake with the Flood would be really good. They have Kid Jolton too. They've got KO ult.
Gage.
Play retake C.
Actually, no. Buy this one, sorry.
You good.
So, wait, are you...
Yeah. And that is the timeout for the CCL. It's not exactly as what you would want it to be.
Yeah, but they were able to get some crucial comms.
Yeah, but the fact that they didn't even get a plan down, and it seems like one of them was confused, is just not a good showing coming up from the coach, really. And the vibes are definitely not there. You see NIB playing a very, very slow round, slowing it down, trying to see what CCL do. They do have this outlaw posted A main, so the Concrete is free to just rotate off. But it seems NIB aren't just willing to just let them do what they want this round.
Yeah, now NIB's just playing really slow, kind of uncharacteristic for the game. You know that already CCL's gotta be kind of scared of this. They've got to be scared, and already using out util as the B hit comes out from NIB. Now, but KP, look at his Rafi kills him with the whiff, and Rafi kills a second.
Oh, the TP!
Charges.
This is such a good TP. He's playing such a good angle. Liberty's not going to expect it. However, Koopa will be able to get the trade, but that's not a gun recovered for them. Koopa and Splatter and such a... What? Not able to get a kill onto a single window. And the good ult coming out as Havers, unfortunately AFK, and a good flick back onto Concrete. A bit of a wasted ult, but it was necessary to win out that round for them.
Yeah, that was so unfortunate for CEL that Taver just had to be AFK there, because besides that, their tech timeouts are running low.
I don't think they have any. They already
yeah,
used both their tech
had they
timeouts
already
the
used
first
both?
half. Yeah, they already used both. They have no more tech timeouts available to them.
Well, looks like then they've just got to take it back with this eco round that they have. With a full B push by CCL. Koopa backing up, trying not to get picked off by it.
Yeah, but with that turn being destroyed, they should already know that they're going to be doing this. The drone coming out will spot several of them. They're sitting here playing for... Just recognizing that A's probably free for them.
Man, look at Koopa on this insane lurk. The CCL about to get backstabbed. Oh, the timing!
Yeah, and now Koopa has a good timing on all of them. He should get all of them running over, telling Nib that they are all on the flank. And he will get the first pick of the Rappy. There are no more smokes left for CCL as Just Ghost picking off another. All three in lane. And this Koopa is just sitting here trying to survive against them, getting stunned.
Standing.
They'll pick up a third kill, but Taver left alone. And he will try to peek into 3, but unfortunately fall to Ghost.
Wow. Once again, kind of a crazy round there by NIB. Able to get Koopa in just such an amazing lurk spot there. That was just so devastating for CCL, and you saw that as soon as Koopa got a pick, CCL stopped like a brick wall, like hitting a brick wall.
Yeah, and it seems like CCL just can't adapt to it. They're repeatedly banging their head to the brick wall at this point. Seems like they're going back to that same default that they were trying earlier this game, and it's just not working. We'll see the defensive Sobol coming out, and we'll be able to pick up a kill on the splatter. A good adaptation to try to get that early pick that they need. But you already see that Justice is up short already, and Koopa able to get the kill into Rafi to even out the rounds. And the drone didn't spot. He didn't spot Just Ghost.
That was close. And look at that. It might be the perfect timing to get a push up on alert. And look at that, Just Ghost.
Turret's destroyed.
And now they're gonna be pushing up to C. There's unfortunately already 2 people here. And as expected, but Koopa immediately able to get that trade off. But it's only Concrete here to help try to hold the sites, and Koopa's just waiting for his ally to come to help hold him. Flash coming through to ensure that Concrete cannot peek out of that smoke. As Neighbor play a 3v2 retake. They have a dart available to them and an aftershock. They're in such good positions for this retake. I don't know how they will be able to react to this. We will see.
Coming in, both through garage.
Right where they want him to. Concrete forces peaks so many angles. Look at the first, but unfortunately will fall as Just Ghost comes out to peak at the last time. Just playing for trades, and they will run out the round.
Yeah, wow. Once again, you see NIB's dominance in just being able to play the map slowly. They're just absolute masters of that slow play, faking every site, double fake, whatever. And CCL's powerless against it almost.
Yeah, and CCL just can't seem to get a hold of any of these rounds. They try to, it looks like they're trying to play too many solo plays here. It's starting to cost them again and again. See the dart coming through from both sides, both getting shattered. No info given from the team. We'll see the turrets coming, being destroyed in mid, giving them some info that they are taking mid space. They're going to re-clear it. And will get the kill into the Cindy window, not knowing that Rappy's already up in their flank. Under about to run into it. Oh, but Rappy's gonna whip and only gets 1 kill off of it. Wow. You'll see Gates trying to go up, get a timing here. But unfortunately, will fall to Koopa. Concrete will get picking up the trade, but still a man advantage for NIB. As CCL are not in any sort of position to retake immediately off the C plants.
Yeah, look at that deja vu. Once again, Concrete and Taver in the 2v3 retake on C. And what are they to do? You see how well NIB are playing together here. You have Liberty holding the flank and Ghost and Splatter pushing. All playing for backside together as Concrete work up slowly.
Yeah, with that dart, they know that they're flanked. They're just all playing for the CP plants. Taver being forced to use all of this util to be able to just get on the site. They do have that rolling thunder if they choose to use it. Oh.
Last player standing.
Wait, they're playing such good post plans. Being forced off the bomb though.
And a perfect breach ult too.
Oh, but the third not good enough for them. They won't be able to just stick this.
Wow.
Especially with kill on the splatter. Just a bit of a misplay coming out from NIB not playing the trades correctly.
Yeah, you saw Concrete just obliterating all three players. I mean, these past few games, Concrete has just been absolutely amazing for CCL, getting some of these clutch rounds. I mean, he got, what, 2 other 3Ks now that have just been absolutely clutch, and it's really showing because now CCL's back in the game. They won their eco round, and they're feeling good because NIB's starting to look a little low on money.
Get out of my way!
Unfortunately, they still will be using that jet with the knives, giving them the bucket to help, you know, with that close range. Look at this, taking this fast, short space. You see the site smoke already coming through, allowing CCL to play more of the sites. As they have no rolling thunder,
You should run.
Retake might be a bit rough, especially when they have the killjoy ults coming through. Yeah, see some of the team blind coming out from CCL. It'll be a free site for NIB playing 5v5 retake. Just goes with that Bucky playing real close in that side smoke.
Look at the KO ult coming out too. This is just devastating. I mean, you have just Ghost with the Bucky, and what is CCL to do here? I mean, it's an A retake with so many ults on the board for NIB.
Yeah, and there's a knife coming through, even further preventing the retake from starting.
And the Omen blind!
And the Bucky came out. Unfortunately, he did run right into the loving arms of an Aftershock, but that ult's coming out way too late for the spike. There's already not enough time to defuse.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, oh Melons, they don't have time to defuse this. Unfortunately, KP will die to the spike. Oh, everyone died except for Window dying to the spike. But they will take that. They wasted their KJ ultimate for that.
Yeah, I mean, NIB only used 2 ults to get on, and CCL had to force out something, but the KJ ult just came out way too slowly, and so because of that, weren't able to do anything. And I think it's to show just how insane KO is at delaying, because I mean, KO ulted and then knifed Assiduendo, so Assiduendo couldn't do anything.
Placing swarm grenade.
Yeah, forced to save, and now we see CCL looking to get aggressive mid here. They have 4 members here on this eco. NIB should hear this and speed up A off of that. Recognize that they need to leave no one behind. This is something that CCL has already done. They've already seen this before. We'll see the mollies coming out, but it doesn't. You see the stalling it out just a little bit. You'll see that the lineup coming through, and a completely free A site for NIB. As the rest of CCL are just having to fight for this flank, as anyone was brought down to 13 HP by shock darts. You'll see the Sarge come up long as Just Goes able to get a great pick. Oh, a Koopa and Liberty both fall on the flank. The 3v3 retake. The rest of NIB just playing for their post plant positions. All of them in such good spots to be playing in. They can play off each other so well.
One enemy remaining.
Just Goes and Splatter peeking on, knowing that Rafi loves to do that teleports, just spamming it down.
Last round in the half. We lose everything after
This
this.
is a really dominant game for NIB.
Yeah, perhaps a 3-9 curse, and if not 3-9, then better the fate, because CCL, I mean, they need to get something down, so the op coming out by Gage, it's gonna be interesting, because once again, first op of the game, and Gage decides to go toward Barrage with it, which I find interesting.
It makes sense. They've been trying to break this door for a lot, and knowing that KJ is here in grass almost every round, they will recognize that there's someone peeking out garage, but they don't know it's an op just yet. And Rafi pushed up to C. A bit of a peculiar position. Often try to get some kind of info for his team, as the rest of them are slowly leaving A.
Yeah, very strong spot by Rafi. I mean, you see the info, and you can see CCL's ready. I mean, not only do you have Taver and Concrete and Deciduendo all here, while the entire Seaside's being held down. Oh,
Yeah, but
and
Concrete
Concrete able to kill Kepe.
Yeah, and that will stop the entire A push from happening. They know that the Sova's already here. But they're about to run into Rafi here too. Koopa by themselves. This could be disastrous for NIB. But
Koopa hears them. I mean,
and
Rafi hears
Rafi,
them.
Koopa's gonna clear the corners. Look at the pick and doesn't even take a bit of damage. But runs right into Gage's loving arms as the Sova ults and off combo come out. They will unfortunately leave the site.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, but they're running right into a KJ who can stall them out for however long they needed to.
Yeah, Deciduendo with these mollies has been able to have some great stall here, so coming out. What are they to do? I mean, you have Ghost already on site though.
10 seconds left.
Some Holly coming out a little late here. Now CCL once again on this retake. This time though, it's 4v2.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, it's a 1v4. Just Ghost left alone in hell to find his own demise. 8-4 half for NIB. They're looking really strong. Let's see if they can continue it into their attack half.
Yeah, we've seen NIB start defense every single game this
Switching sides.
This series, and now they've done good every single defense half. So if they can just get this attack off, they've got the entire series in their hands. But that also goes for CCL because I mean we saw how the comeback happened on our first map, Sunset. Do you think it can happen?
There is a possibility of it, but again, NIB is looking so prepared. Look at their positions. They're honestly in what I'd say a perfect default for this pistol round. Using that Sova Dart, getting that A info, getting that line for Just Ghost.
Here.
How the Sheriff. They're looking at like good positions here.
Yeah, it looks pretty typical default by CCL too, though. Just a C split looking like.
The Gage coming in, breaking the KJ util. KJ in a bit of a peculiar position. Will about to get shot down. He's missing all the shots and he wants to finally get the kill. KJ able to get one while Liberty walked out of the garage and managed to get the one kill themselves. 2v3 retake here for NIB. Bit of a mistiming all over the board for them. As they both get the spike down.
Last player standing.
Oh, and there goes Taver killing Splatter. And it's all just left up to Just Ghost in a 1v3 with the Sheriff.
Yeah, but Concrete is pretty low and he has a Sheriff. This might be winnable, especially if they keep separating like this. But not if Rafi immediately gets the head tap off the smoke fading. It's a round for CCL. We're already seeing a repeat of last game, of the Sunset game.
Yeah, all CCL needs now is just to start getting more dominance, and they can win the bonus round too. If they can win their bonus round, making it 8-7, we might see a repeat of last game, but we'll just have to see because I think NIB might be cooking something with the C push here.
Yeah, it seems like CCL are going for another C split, but NIB are gonna match him a C long here. Opting just walk down. They know there's at least one here.
It's Taver ready though.
Oh, the shock! Oh, wait, but he doesn't even get any damage off either.
Wait, but now the rest of CCL are on C. And they're rotating through spawn.
Yeah, but they're rotating through spawn. Oh, no, never mind. They're just planting for backside. You can plant there? I didn't actually know you can plant there.
Crazy plant angle.
Yeah, and wait, Spatter has a good timing here. We'll be able to get a kill into Rafi. That's another gun recovered. And they were playing a 5v3. They have so much util and time to their name. They're being able to get the first kill in the Deciduendo. Only Gage and Concrete left. It is planted for them. But they are just going to slowly walk out.
Stick!
The stick!
Oh! Oh my gosh!
One enemy remaining.
But it's still the Splatter 1v1 versus Gage. The smoke coming down and Gage getting the fourth.
No, that was almost beautiful from NIB. Gage getting just amazing timing. NIB need to realize that they are getting desperate there. They have to get a pick. just weren't thinking properly.
That was at least like minimum 0.2 seconds before the defuse came out. Wow.
Yeah, and that 0.2 might cost them the game if it comes down to it.
Placing sentry.
You'll see.
Placing swarm grenade.
Canada Cream Lake playing on the bonus round. Look at that, they're doing the exact same thing. So, I don't know. I see NIB already recovering. They left Just Goes A, having that line.
Placing
And
swarm
see Just Goes,
grenade.
even Just Goes rotating out. Holding that short line now instead of the long line. Looks like they were just trying to break that KJ util and get into another default. Classic Haven shenanigans, really. As they engage into Just Goes, he's in a really good off angle. Have to get a good pick on the gauge. Their entry bag is suddenly off of the round. So he will take some damage from trying to get an aggressive retake. We already see that they're flying for a sight. They have sight smoke already coming out. And knife coming out. No util for them on the site hit.
Oh my gosh! Oh!
It's coming out for Just Ghost.
Holy! That is one of the most insane clips I've ever seen in Underpeel.
Ghost, what the fuck?
Oh my gosh!
And
well, now we're going into clear
I
comms
think
right
we
off
should
of that.
B with this shot. I just run this shit on B.
Heard.
Yeah, run an eco, just run it down B.
Smoking left side, smoking right side, and TPing.
I might have missed it.
It's okay. I'm touching top side.
Stunning left side.
I have it. Come plant.
I'm mulling ceiling.
I want to fight towards.
We need to take some space.
A-link.
Okay,
Okay, I'm going.
I planted for C-Link though.
I'm blind from ceiling.
I back up.
One enemy remaining.
All good, guys.
Okay,
all good.
let's do it.
Make it some fist bumps.
Fist bumps, left, right, fist bumps, left, right.
Okay, standing ahead. I have a dart that lands up here. It scans all of short. Can we punish this guy if they're going there?
Oh, I clicked no.
So did I.
Oh, you clicked yes.
Wow.
I don't know what my fucking buttons are.
There you go.
I feel like we're not doing enough to pressure A at all. Like, I think we're doing absolutely nothing over there. I do like the idea of like our default in the garage to like just break turret, but like if we're gonna drone it, somebody like follow it, because there was nothing in garage whatsoever. Like we could have gotten a free window insert there. So just like keep doing what you're doing. Like if we keep pressuring A, like the smoke C is good. Then we're pressuring what 3 different lanes, like 4 if you count short and long as 2 separate lanes. Then they're just gonna have no idea where you're at. And another thing I wanted to mention is you got into B pretty free that round. I think like a B to A, like go through.
Yes, I
A
was thinking about that last round.
Could
Yes.
fry this fucking
Agreed.
team.
Okay. You mean just walk it up, or?
It's possible. They don't knife mid like they probably have this alarm bot. Like it's very likely to be free.
I didn't break anything that round.
Okay.
And that was a timeout coming in from CCL after their clear comms. They're slowly trying to figure out what they can do to end the streak coming out from NIB.
Yeah, those 2 back-to-back dominations.
Standing ahead.
Off of that, trying to do anything they can, and this time they might be getting caught out by an A flank.
Yeah, NIB is pushing up this A side. They might not expect it. They will break this KJ util, but are choosing not to reset, going for that B to A like they called for 4. But Cindy Wendo, no, not Cindy Wendo, Koopa will put that alarm bot down. It'll immediately get broken, so they know that there's a couple mid still. As Just Goes has such an aggressive line, they won't expect him to be here already. As NIB are just happy to hold the positions that they're in, willing to give up the garage, as they know that they can just retake from a good pinch. Let's see.
Yeah, NIB have been known for their patience, But the Patience might be their downfall this time because CCL's lurking all the way through garage. Oh,
Yeah.
but on the back is K-Pay.
Yeah, they're hoping that KP hasn't been seen yet. They're not going to get this angle. Unfortunately, KP completely and utterly whiffs.
30 seconds left.
Bad day for them.
Second whiff of the day, unfortunately. And now it comes down to Ravi. Killing one. And Just Ghost killing 2 more on the flank.
Last player standing.
Yeah, now it's just Splatter and Garage left in a 1v3. And after that TP, he might not expect him to be right here. He needs to clear every corner, but he's going to be stuck in the post in a crossfire. Almost got the turnaround, funnily enough. Honestly, there was a chance if he shot there, he would have killed him.
Yeah, still a great round by CCL, and you saw how NIB, the Patience was their downfall, as letting them take Garage there so easily. Unfortunately, didn't do well because CCL now, I think they might be getting their bearings, and they might be getting their slow plate down because they just need to find that hole. And once they find that hole in NIB's defenses, they can just smash through.
Yeah, finding that hole might prove them really difficult here. He will use that stun and dart combo to try to clear out both that short and the long angles. And we'll use the brick smoke, get some anti-info Utah coming out from CCL. And they will be able to break that. Try to break the KJ turret that's in the garage, but they recognize that there's not there anymore. We'll hear both Just Ghost and Liberty rotate out through their spawn. They already have all of Garage. KP spotting Gage, not getting the kill. Gage left on 6 HP. As this should be a free C site for the rest of CCL. Oh, but Just Ghost miss whipping the shots. Shot in the dark, but just not there. See the knives get popped. Certainly a chance of winning this round, really. I see it window being completely overwhelmed in Garage. Oh, the Rapid tried to go for a spawn ult, but just Koopa with that late rotation canceling it out.
Too suppressed.
Those knives coming out, stopping any sort of Utah coming out from stopping them from this retake. Plus the trades come out, leaving them for a 1v2. Koopa left in a 1v1, not expecting Tapper to be so close. Oh, and unfortunately will lose it out in the end. A very vital round for CCL to win.
Oh wow, 8-10 CCL going strong, possibly coming back here, and all they needed to do really was contact Garage twice in a row, it looks like. And do you think NIB's gonna be able to stop the C hit if CCL goes again?
Well, they're making the proper rotation of putting KO on C again, and they have that KO ult. They can easily stop this, in my opinion. Especially if they choose to hold Garage instead of just giving it up like they've been doing. They can probably stop any sort of C push, but the only concern is they're starting to recognize that the short side of A is starting to get weak. They have no info there.
Look at K-Pay. Look at this angle he's gotten.
Yeah. You'll see that there is a turret watching that C push. As CCL are faking an A hit. As the rest of them are just walking at the Garage, Koopa managed to get a kill. Getting immediately traded out, but that is a turret down as Ghost manages to get a kill to Tapper while blind.
Wow, I think he just barely saw him before the line came out, but look at these insane positions. I mean, CCL is playing defense and NIB is playing attack right now all of a sudden.
Yeah, the
NIB's
site's got
just running
completely
forward
swapped.
on C long.
Yeah. See, they are playing completely for backside, and there's a KO ult come out, stopping any sort of post-plant util from happening. Forced to use the KG mollies early, but it won't really stop the defuse anymore. Rafi in a good position, but they should be watching this angle. Oh, but Concrete's far enough away that the ults can stop it.
One enemy remaining.
Whoop.
One enemy remaining.
This
is
oh my gosh! Should be. Yeah, he has enough time. He has enough time. That's what he needs for NIB. Oh,
wow.
Great timing from Just Ghost to get the final kill.
Just
0.89. Holy.
And Concrete, you know, just barely, unfortunately, didn't have it because Concrete was just too far back.
Yeah.
You saw once again, though, that C hit was dominating by CCL, and just the flanks coming out by NIB were too much, but especially with the KO ult.
Yeah, they're doing the same thing as they did last round for NIB, at least. Taking that C space. Gage is aware of it this time. And they're about to walk right into his crosshair. He's living the arms. Look at the first kill, but immediately trade out by Liberty. He is expecting the other members here. The flash will help mitigate it a bit. And they don't dodge it in time. And he's still here. And
but is able to get out.
Yeah, they did trade 1-for-1 there. KP is dead. As Just Goes is here. Recognizing that Grafty is missed a flash. No. CCL
timing.
Yeah, CCL forced to slow it down, try to figure out what they're gonna do. The KJ util is still online, so they know exactly where they're gonna go if they end up hitting B.
Found them. Alarm bot down.
And go B they will. The alarm bot will get triggered. They are opting to go through A link to A instead of planting. But it seems that NIB are acutely aware of this. Opting to just watch their spawn. Knowing and watching that drone.
30 seconds left.
Will it clear hell? It doesn't clear hell. What's
the shredder?
They ran right into the firing range. That's match point for NIB.
Match point.
And just like that, Just Ghost and Splatter. You see Splatter coming out as a sub. Doesn't even matter. Splatter has had so many good team play moments just like that in this game, and Just Ghost has 29 kills right now, on for a 30 bomb to end off this game.
Yeah, Just Ghost is popping off this match. He really carrying NIB on his back. I don't know what he's doing for exercising, but it's clearly working very well. As you see CCL doing another C split, breaking this KJ util and just hitting C off of it. Seems like this, like it kind of seems like they're desperate at this point, honestly, going to what they know quote unquote works.
Hey, well, sticking to your guns isn't always a bad thing, you know, and now NIB might actually be getting a bit questioning because they're not sure. But now they are. Splatter gets two.
Range, though. And he knows there's at least one more there. That shit damage from the shock dart coming out too as well. And Rafty will TP out with the drone. Will be able to spot both the Window and Rafty. Is able to walk out on site though, completely
Spike down. C.
Oh, no.
Oh, the missed flash.
Player standing.
But they don't know that Just Ghost is on flank.
Oh no.
One enemy remaining.
Oh no, they Just Ghost getting the 2K to win it out for them. NIB will win the series 2-1.
I'm bored.
Wow.
Let's go.
There we go. 13-8 to end off the Haven game with Just Ghost and 31 kills. Wow.
Yeah, it was like I said, NIB clearly were prepared. They had that preparation. They were playing so well together. Their timings were amazing.
You know, speaking of 31 kills on Just Ghost, it looks like soon we will be getting an interview with just them.
That's a terrible pun. But I gotta say that CCL didn't have that bad of a plan on the Haven. It just seems like they couldn't manage to win out those post plans, really.
Yeah, a lot of times they got into good positions, and then it kind of just slowly fell apart. On the attack half, CCL tried their best, and on the defense half, CCL also tried their best, but unfortunately on Haven at least, it looks like their prep wasn't quite enough because once again you saw NIB just shredding through some of these ideas with NIB on defense especially. These retake capabilities on C were kind of terrible at first, but they got better and better, and then eventually they adapted enough so that CCL couldn't really do much.
Yeah, I had a thought. I think every series so far out of all 4 games have been overtime. well, not overtime, 2-1s.
Yeah, and the first game, it looked like it would be a 2-1 because 13-11, that first game put the nerves on.
Yeah. Just that close the first game was. I'm surprised that honestly, I was expecting Haven to be a bit closer, probably like 13-11. But again, NIB's preparation just throwing it out the window. Oh, you 2-0 in Garble. Well, almost every series was 2-1. I was almost right.
3 out of 4.
True. Yeah, it's just like we're seeing those teams starting to get that team play that they need to be able to win it out. Like I can see NIB winning it all at the end here.
Yeah,
That's how well
especially
they
if
play.
they get their map split. But now finally it looks like Just Ghost is going to be coming in for our interview.
Okay. There they are.
Hello.
There they are. Hello, Just Ghost. Congrats on your win.
Thank you.
Can you hear us? Okay, there.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, so you popped off that match. You had what, 31 kills? Off the top of my head.
Yeah. I'm just the Jet Demon. I don't know what to say. I don't understand it.
Indeed.
I guess first things first, the most exciting part of the whole game. What did you think about the ace?
Bro, I just held mouse 1. I don't even know. They just all walked into my crosshair. It was crazy. I don't even know.
They definitely did. That site smoke that you guys have been doing, the default site smoke you do on A sites, it just helped you so much.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we stole that from I think it was Galaxy. When we were running the ISO comp, ISO Yoru, and we're like, wow, this is really annoying to go up against because they throw the breach back site and we just can't walk into that smoke. And I'm like, I'm gonna sit in that smoke when KP said I'm throwing site smoke.
Yeah, recently all the tier 1 pro teams have been throwing the smoke because they realize that splitting into that L shape, the site like that, is just so good for defenders.
Yeah.
So,
And Woodrow, I'm done to play League later. Yeah.
Hang on, man. But I gotta. Yes, sir. Well, speaking of like kills, let's get your 2K clip up here. I think it's from the end of the rounds. Oh no, it's from this one. It's just I gotta ask because clearly your guys in split is, in my opinion, the best in the league, straight up. But I know that you guys were prepping your Haven for pretty much the entire season.
Yeah, there was a while where we kind of. Okay, sorry, I interviewed. You can go. You go. Okay.
Well, do you think do you guys think your Haven prep will carry you through the rest of the teams?
Oh hell no. We actually kind of whipped that up. We haven't scrimmed or played it in 2 weeks. We were like, we don't know how to do this. We don't know how to play the Yoru ISO, and then we were like, shit, we actually just don't know how to play Haven. And then we're like, well, let's go back to what we know. And we scrimmed it, I think, twice, once against Unguardable. Twin, thank you. And then we were like, wow. And I think that scrim was the one where Dubs crashed out.
Oh no. So you guys went into this with basically minimal prep. After the
we knew what we wanted to do. But that's about it. We hadn't have a lot of reps actually doing it.
Hey, well, either way, it looks like your adaptability really helped out so well on that defense app, especially.
That's all KP on God and Splatter. Having a Sova who knows when to drone. It helps so much because I don't know that kind of shit. I'm just aimer.
So you'd say Splatter was a really great sub then?
Yeah, I mean, I picked him. I recommended him for sub because I played with him last season. I was like, this guy's kind of cooks on Sova.
Look, indeed, they basically have the perfect util for you. Those drones,
Yeah.
like a lot of the drones, honestly, won you the round single-handedly.
Yeah, they did.
So I gotta ask, with your split being that good, how much do you guys scrim it a lot, or is it just naturally that good just from how you guys played it?
So KP knows how to call it really well, and then it also just helps to that like raise like it also helps that like it's all of our comfort picks. We never I'm gonna say what we said. We don't scrim it often, but we know I think we did it once or twice before. We were like, yeah, it's just our good map.
I fair enough, I guess. I don't think you guys have lost on it yet, have you?
I don't think so.
I'm not aware.
I don't remember. I just shoot. That's my job.
How do you not remember? You're the one playing on the team.
I don't know, man. I'm just the shooter. Ignore the split A main. That race never happened. Okay. It's fun.
Sure.
Well, speaking of just shooting people, do you want to pull up KP's TP clip on Split?
Oh, that thing was
CCL trying to break the Cypher trip.
Yes, sir.
What managed to do so?
Here.
And Splatter in a good position to try to spot them
really
as they come out.
CCL
Like trying to play quietly as KB teamed onto the spike. And no one noticing.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Who was really.
She tries to act like she's not a shooter, and she is. She's a liar. Oh, also, happy birthday, KP. It's her birthday.
Yeah.
So,
happy birthday, KP. Everyone say happy birthday in chat.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
So
Osprey does go crazy.
You don't have to answer this one because this is kind of trolling if you do. But do you guys actually anti-chat any teams at all? Like, do you watch their matches and try to see what they do?
I think Overheated and KP do a little bit, but mainly it's for map picks and bans. A lot of it is either adaptation, like anything that like we call mid round is either adaptation or like what we would normally want to do.
Gotcha. That makes sense. I guess you're the wrong person to ask for it because you're just the duelist main.
Yeah. I mean, I'm there sometimes when they're talking about it, and we watch our VODs, and I know KP has talked about like watching VODs that we have agreements with other people sending VODs between us. So I know I'm pretty sure we don't anti-strat other than like map picks and bans, like anything hard.
Makes sense. That's what MVT did. After all, any trying is what losses are fucking what sent us down to losers bracket last season.
Yeah. Anti-stratting is for cringe people. That's all I'm gonna say.
Or if you're
Just
Potter.
play your game. Or if you're Potter. Actually, if you're Potter, then you can do it, but that's because you're Potter.
True, Potter's the goats. So, okay. Did your guys' plans change at all having Splatter in, or did the Splatter just fit in naturally?
I think the only thing that changed is we had to make him learn more Sention split. But like other than that, we like the role he was filling was almost always Sova or Fade. So
Gotcha.
And he played that last season, so I was confident that he could either like he could pick it up again if he hasn't been playing it recently. I
mean, yeah.
Even though Win had a lot of problems last season, that wasn't one of them.
Yeah, I remember him being pretty good on the team. Even if they did lose the match, I remember him having some spectacular performances.
Yeah.
Do you believe we have some more clips ready from that split game? I believe it's the CCL mid play. You can get that up here.
Which one is this? The one where Koopa ran for his life for the whole
we're
round?
seeing it here. They want to do a heavy mid push. Yeah, it's the one where CCL just ran down mid on their. Don't know how you feel about it. Like I said earlier, NIB has a really strong mid play. Rafi gets a.
Unless
Rafi just goes huge.
Rafi!
I was full running gun when I killed ISO there. Just saying. Pure luck.
And we got more exciting clips. We have your ace clipped. Let's get it
Oh
up.
yeah.
You get to see it in real time. Dude, I can't believe you weren't sprayed at all. Like they just didn't spray you through the smoke.
They
That
just
happens.
weren't expecting it. I don't know. All I know is I'm ready. I'm gonna do that every game, right?
Sure. Definitely
Yep.
not gonna get sprayed down next time. Yep.
Nope.
Yeah,
They
you
won't
know,
expect it.
luck is a part of skill. So if you
Sure.
just get really lucky every game,
You know, if I was just the best player of all time, I would ace every round. You know. Should be like that.
True. Just become ass bass. It's that simple.
Yeah.
the real question is how good would Aspas do in the Underpeel?
He would kill everyone. I don't think that's a. I don't think that's a
Yeah.
question.
It's like JG, but not. You know, it's like JG, but better. And as long
I feel like
as
that's an
you
insult to the
have,
ass bass more than anything else.
I mean, that's like JG's. They probably would run it the same way, where you just have Aspas on Reyna killing everyone.
True. That is very true.
And it's like you just play. You just play DM.
True. Yeah, we do have another clip of KP with a 3K on Haven. I'm not sure what the clip is. Okay, it's this clip. Maybe getting the first onto that one was wild, really. Like the timing is spectacular, and just them coming out of this garage. The clip didn't even get the third kill.
Not scuffed at all.
It's so 2 out of the 3. So 2 out of the 3.
We got 66% of the clip.
Yep.
I am
KP's
being told
my
to
goat.
ask this. This very important question. How would Tom Brady perform in the Pee Wee football match?
I have no clue. I don't watch football. Who's Tom Brady again?
What do you not know who Tom Brady is?
Tom Brady.
I know who Tom Brady is. The tens of football? I don't know. Probably good.
I am a nerd through and through. Why would I know anything about football? Barry. Whatever. And if you have one more clip, I think it's a Gauge 4K on Haven. Oh, it's this clip. Oh, you guys are so close to defusing this. It was like 0.2. Like, look at that.
That one. I remember last time we went against CCL, Gage wet breaded all over us, and then this time I wet breaded all over them.
That is certainly a sentence you just said.
Yep. For those who know, you know.
I know, but it just sounds really dumb out of context.
I know. It has meaning, I swear.
Nix, last season, Wetbread was an MO3 peak Radiance player who was really, really good and on one of the raid boss teams. Hard to play against. Who would have thought? That's what happens when you're Radiant. That's the reference. Anyways, I'm out of questions for you. I don't know about Brad.
All right. Quick shout out to my goat, Snow, my twin. Shout out to KP.
All right. Thank you for the interview. And congrats on your win into semis.
Thank you.
And happy birthday, KP, for one last time.
Happy birthday, KP.
Happy birthday.
Well, you too.
Anyways, thank you for the interview. And that will be all for us tonight. We will be back next Friday? I don't know the schedule.
Hello.
Yeah, you'll be back next Friday for semis. I don't know the matchup. I don't think it's been decided yet. Anyways, we'll catch you then. Peace.
Bye-bye, guys.